Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shot himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón of the YTPC. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, boxing is good. Boxing is good. Great momentum. Great momentum. Good weekend this past weekend. And got more boxing coming through. Got more boxing coming through. Canelo Alvarez, yeardring. The debut of Keyshawn Davis. Y'all already know he was the #1 amateur in America. Keyshawn Davis making his debut. Gonna be a dangerous man. You gotta look out for Keyshawn Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Que también smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Dame decirle what's up a mi gente. Aquí mimito in the chat. What's good, everybody? Rub was good. One foot out the door. What's good? Boxing Planet Apparel. Dímelo, mi hermano. Hope Park was good. Joe B. HLD in the building on ESPN Plus. Watching the Teofimo Lopez live interview. Go get that, man. Let me know what's happening out there. Jose Lopez. Dímelo, mi hermano. Smochy. What's good? Walter. Andre. Let's go. Lisa Bales. Hello, my queen. She's my queen to be. Woo! A queen to be forever. A queen to live forever. Your Highness desire. She for affection and only your direction. Your queen to be. Shout out to Queen Bales, Lisa Bales. And of course, man, I had to do the song too, because you know, America, Coming to America Part 2 is coming out on Amazon. Go watch that. Go watch that March. Shout out to the Queen, Major Key Boxing in the building. Subscribe to Major Key Boxing. You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do first in the beginning? I know y'all read the title, see the thumbnail. I want to actually, let me keep it a little now. I'm waiting till people just drop in a little more. Alma, dime. Hello. How you doing? I want to let people drop in. Shout out to all the people in the sport of boxing that's doing good things, that are evolving and uplifting the sport. Shout out to all the boxing content creators that's breaking it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Shout out regardless if we agree, disagree, follow each other, subscribe to one another, but it's a grind out here, and y'all already know, man. If you love the sport of boxing, I respect you. I respect everybody, but especially in the YTBC. Black and Brown Boxing in the building. Everybody subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. Great videos you've been posting. Eddie Reynoso. Yeah, I like that video, my brother. Everybody subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing inmediatamente, coñazo. Una pera que le doy al todito. Subscribe, motherfuckers, everybody. No, let me clean it up. Hi, lo, dímelo. If it's moonshine, it has to be good. Has to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, HLD. Smash the like. Tell them smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button suavemente. No me bese a mí, contra una tipa por ahí. Oh, man. Jonathan, what's good, bro? Evie, dime. Let me open this thing up, man. Diablo, mira. Yeah. Tell him to smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Tengo sed, mi gente. Dame beber un poquito de, dame beber algo. Matter of fact, while I drink this, Pancho, Pancho, cántale un disco a la gente. While I drink this, cántale un disquito ahí mimito a la gente. Pancho, set it off.
Anyway, Dennis told me, Dennis let us know. Said it never needs me, had a muddy bone. What do you mean? Screaming right out low. Dennis started showing me, running anything.
¡Aplauso, Pancho! Moonshine el adobo, el sazón, el favor del YouTube boxing community. Ladies and gentlemen, look, so let me start off with this, y'all. I want to reintroduce myself because, of course, when I'm introducing myself, when I first started the channel, of course, how many people are tuning in? You know what I'm saying? Like 3, 4, 5 people and stuff like that. And I'm introducing myself to like 3 people or 4 or 5. And D Hodge in the building. What's good? Familia, you already know. What up, chat LDBC? Salute, family. Salute to you, my brother. All day. Shout out to D Hodges. I want to reintroduce myself, but more so reintroduce the nature of this channel. Because, of course, there's other people that's been rocking with me since day one. There's other people that have been rocking with me for half a year, couple of months, couple of weeks, couple of days, maybe today. So let me reintroduce myself. And I know y'all, and people that time and then y'all can catch it on the playback. Smash the like button. I created this channel, first and foremost, because when I was busy and not really... And, you know, people work, people are busy doing other things, you know, whatever recreation out there, taking care of your family or whatever. But you still like the sport of boxing. And, of course, mass media was not breaking down, was not reporting, was not sharing. You know, it wasn't a topic in discussion. It wasn't a topic in sport discussions. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, okay, the only way that we could catch up on news and see what these fighters are doing, unless if you don't got their social media accounts, you know, like Instagram or Twitter, you go to YouTube. And the YTBC YouTube boxing community, this is when you actually catch up on what's going on. Catch the highlights, catch some interviews, who's new, who's, you know, what's happening, who's champions, who's not. Of course, me, I know who's always champion, but you really don't know the details, you know, like everyday report. So when I was walking into the YouTube, okay, I'm going to certain channels, and I'm just looking at certain channels to the point where there's too many channels out here that's not really being unbiased, logically, and objectively. There's too many channels out here that's just spitting that, you know, the raise baiting thing and stuff like that. You say, no, you know what? I don't want to hear that. Matter of fact, I know boxing. As a matter of fact, let me open up my channel. Let me do it my goddamn self. Let me get into the grind. I think people will rather hear unbiased, logically, and objectively, because I believe that boxing is a world sport. And I believe that every ethnicity and every race, even though that I consider everything one race, with a human race, at the end of the day, God sees us as his sons and daughters, and we're brothers and sisters of the Most High, right? This is what we are. I see people, and people will time in the comment chat or whatever. They're getting timed out. Seems like people don't want to get challenged with the truth. So I say, you know what? Let me just do my own thing, bro. Let me do my own thing and let me provide a platform, not only a platform so we could discuss boxing, but also uplift these modern day warriors, modern day gladiators that I felt they wasn't getting their just due. I felt like boxers, fighters in general are the most devalued athletes and the most disrespected athletes in the world, because there's no other sports that that men and women put their life on the line, bro. And that's something that I I respect. I admire fighters. I love fighters. I just don't say these modern day warriors, modern day gladiators because it's like a catchphrase. No, I truly believe it. It's always an honor to be in the gym and see the grind these men and women put in. I want to show them respect. I want to uplift the sport of boxing, share the light. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of veterans in the game right now that's not getting the spotlight. There's a lot of young fighters. There's a lot of women boxers. There's a lot of even champions that there's a lot of people out there that don't even know who's the champion. So I just wanted to be a new avenue, a new platform to, share my thoughts, educate, be educated, enlighten and be enlightened of the sport that I love. So that's the nature of the channel. Give respect. If this is a worldwide sports, if you look at the champions, if you looked at the pound for pound, a credible pound for pound listing, you will see that we got the Inoues of the world from Japan. We got the Yokas as well from Japan. We got the Estrada. We got the Chocolatito. We got the Canelo Alvarez. We got the Earl Spence and the Bud Crawford. We got the Charlo. We got the Tyson Furies. We got the Anthony Joshua. We got the Bivol. We got the Better Beeves. Before we had Richard Comey as a champion from Ghana. We have champions all over the world. Badu Jack, Sweden. Champions from all over the world. Warrington, Jamel Hearing. We got the Venezuela Polish champion, the First Lady, Cecilia Brækhus. Jessica McCaskill from Chicago. Katie Taylor, Ireland. Amanda Serrano, Brooklyn. Puerto Rico. That's the beauty of boxing. That's the beauty of it. Lomachenko, Ukraine. Usyk, Ukraine. That's the beauty of our sport. That is a worldwide sport, and everybody from every corner of this world get their just due. It gets their just due. And everybody has the chance. And I know that we are so frustrated because there's so many belts out there. But think about it this way. Let's turn the negative into the positive just for a moment. At least, there's enough belts in which there could be a representative for one's nation. You could be a champion. Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines. Casimero. Yordanes Ugas from Cuba. Boxing is a beautiful sport. Yes, it has its lows. Yes, it has its corruption. Yes, it's dirty. But then it's beautiful at the same time, just like we saw last weekend, the underdog. Oscar Valdez beating Miguel Burchett. That was beautiful. I always say that boxing translates to life itself. And when I'm looking at a bout, I can actually see my life in a bout. And you can see it, you can see the ups and downs. You can see the adjustments. You can see what happens when you take shortcuts. You can see when you're not healthy. And boxing has to do with everything. Nutrition, working hard, getting hit, dodging punches. Because in life itself, we dodge a lot of punches as well. And sometimes we got to counter those punches as well. Sometimes you need to take a knee, take 2 steps back or a step back so we can move forward and go into the next round of our lives. Boxing is beautiful because boxing translates as life itself. It's the art of war, but the art of life. That's how beautiful boxing is. The most humbling sport there is boxing. We could cheer, and then it humbles us when we see, for example, Miguel Berchelt on the floor. Like, yo, whoa, hold on. That's how we know this sport is serious at the same time. It's not like any other sport. I was the type of person that I go to the amateur circuit when I was younger, and I'm watching the amateur fights because my people used to be in the amateurs as well. Shout out to Christina Cruz. Shout out to all the amateurs out there. I know it's hard, especially in America. You know, you're not getting supported. You're not getting funded. Everybody try to support the amateurs out there. A lot of young men and young women putting their life on the line, no headgear, for free. For free. So when I used to go to fights, and people in the bleachers would be like, "Yo, he a bum." I wanted to fight them. I'll cause a fight. Because I took it as a disrespect that people will go out there and call somebody that's putting their life on the line a bum. A bum. You crazy? I mean, you could say low opposition, but a bum. I don't care if you're ranked number 1 through ranked number 10,000. A man or a woman that step inside that ring, you got one hell of a cojones. You got the mental fortitude, the statistical fortitude. It takes a special kind of heart to get in that ring. So I want to bring respect with this channel back into the sport of boxing. To preserve the little morality principle there is in this sport, because of course we know that in this sport there's not a lot of morals. You know, there's a lot of dirtiness in the sport of boxing. But let's think about the positive things. Salute, everybody, salute. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the reason why it is what it is. And now for a couple of weeks or 4 weeks or probably a month and a half or so, you see your boy Punch Drunk and he's going at certain narratives out there. Yes, the same feeling I had when I was younger, going to these amateur circuit and people calling somebody a bum and disrespecting these fighters. That's what I feel in the YTBC, where they create a narrative to devalue, to discredit, especially fighters out there that is challenging themselves, that's actually bringing something to the table, that really wants to accomplish greatness, that's going out there to exceed, to massive expectations. And there's channels out there which followings that has followings and wants to bury, wants to devalue, wants to discredit, wants to be a cancer to the sport that I love, and I will speak on it. I will speak on it. There's going to be people out there going to be like, yo, Punch, but relax. Who cares? If I got the time to listen to it and it comes through my timeline and it come as a recommendation and I check it out and I see some stupidity and idiocy in that content to devalue these type of human beings that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. And we all know, as a boxing head, we know who's doing work. They all do work, but we know who's out there that really want to challenge themselves, that don't give a damn about the O, that really looking for legacy, because at the end of the day, legacy reigns supreme. I feel like all fighters should be respected, but those that we know, if the fans want to see the best fighting the best, because that's what we want. One foot out the door. Good looking out, my brother. I appreciate it, my brother. One foot out the door. The truth shall set us free. Yes, yes. Now, I understand there's people out there that just want to capitalize and it's all about money. They want to create something, it's all about money. At the end of the day, man, I created this channel. I didn't even know that you could get, that somebody could be, good-hearted and donate to the channel like One Foot Out the Door just did. I didn't know nothing about it. I just wanted to talk boxing. And thank you for the support. Thank you. I'm mostly here because I want to support the sport that I love and its fighters because they're not getting their just due. We have women boxing. We have champions. We have Amanda Serrano, 7th Division World Champion, in which she needs to make her ends meet to go to the MMA because there's not enough money. Because in a gentleman's sport like this, in which we call this a gentleman's sport, the gentlemen don't support these queens like they should. We got Clarissa Shields that was almost about to go to the MMA before getting this fight that's going to be this weekend. Everybody buy the pay-per-view for Clarissa Shields. She's going to make a pay-per-view debut. Going to go back-to-back, undisputed. This woman should be respected. This woman should be supported, especially if this is going to be predominantly a man's sport. Us gentlemen got to step up and support our queens. Boxing is boxing. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following boxing, you true hardcore boxing fans, I know there's guys out there that be like, but women boxing ain't the same. Take the time, because if you do love boxing, you're going to see a lot of technique. I'm going to tell you like this, when it comes to women boxing, especially this past year, these last 2 years, oh Lord. Action from bell one, from the beginning to the end, they're throwing punches. You want to see high octane boxing. You want to see, activity. You gonna see that with Clarissa Shield this Saturday. You gonna see that with the undercard, the co-main event, not the undercard, but the co-main event with Clarissa, with Cecilia Breakers and Jessica McCaskill. They're gonna be fighting for the undisputed welterweight division. God damn it, you're losing it if you're not paying attention to it. You gotta witness it. This is great boxing, ladies and gentlemen. It's great boxing. There's people out there that just cares about numbers. I don't give a damn about the numbers. If I cared about numbers, like there are other channels out there that only worry about how much numbers they make because they really don't give a damn about the sport of boxing. They just want to capitalize off people's emotions by using this race bait and stuff and using it as a business model like politicians does. It'll have an interview with Malik Montgomery. Shout out to Malik Montgomery, another knockout this past weekend as well. Malik Montgomery. If I'm sharing about Malik Montgomery, if I'm sharing about Keyshawn Davis, this Thursday we're gonna be having Kid Austin. We're gonna have an interview with Kid Austin this Thursday. If I'm sharing information and love and the platform for these fighters, you think I'm doing it for numbers? No, I'm doing it for boxing. They need a platform. They need their spotlight. Are you creating that? No. Because all you want to talk about out there is 4 fighters or 5 fighters and have recycled content. Because you're not a real content creator. You are opportunist. And that shit does nothing for the sport of boxing. I'm here for boxing. Content that create division, create hate. Just like this whole year in reference to the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. All of it has been disgusting. Yeah, at the end of the day, the facts remains that a heavyweight just beat another heavyweight. The facts is that it's just one loss. The facts is that one man went back into the drawing board and adjusted for his rematch and got the best, destroy the destroyer. That's the facts. That's it. We move on. We praise the champion and we try hard not to devalue the person that got the defeat. Because just like in the sport of boxing, just because you got one loss, just like Josh Kelly this past weekend, people are like, oh, that's it. He's done. One loss. This is what we do in the sport of boxing. We need to preserve it. We call each other hardcore boxing fans. It's only us that uplift the sport of boxing. It's only us that keep this boxing shit alive. You do no service for devaluing these men and women. So y'all see the title, see the thumbnail, and let's get into it. I do this for the community, baby. I'm doing this for the community. Hate it or love it. If y'all want real boxing, if y'all want real boxing content, and I'm not the one that you know, I can't be educated because I love to be educated as well. I like to talk boxing. I like to hear other people's perspective. I like to learn. I'm not this ego trip type of person that don't like to learn. If I don't learn something today, I'll probably get mad at myself because each and every day I want to learn something new. The brain is unlimited. So, earlier today, thank you, L. Thank you. I appreciate that. Earlier today, we had, the Boxing Voice. Shout out to Ness and the crew. And shout out to the Boxing Voice, because also the Boxing Voice is one of those, Ness is one of those guys that really, that really inspired me and motivated me to create a channel from afar. And this is why y'all got to give props and also, you know, give props to those who paved the way, who gives you an idea to inspire you. The Boxing Voice inspired me to do this channel. Shout out to Nuss, and thank you for the contributions you have done in this YTBC and the sport of boxing as well, covering the sport. And whether people agree or disagree, probably with his content or his belief, you got to remember, he's bringing in some content. He's bringing in an interview in which you could take back. He's bringing you the type of content in which I can make my own live about the content that he created. That's the power of content creators as well. Please don't spam the chat, please, Mr. Patrick Curtis. Oh, he said boycott this channel. Oh, we all about positivity. Now, so Bill Haney and Sampson Promotion. Sampson Promotion is the same promoter of David Benavidez, Javier Fortuna. And now Abdul Kokorov, who's the IBF mandatory. Haven't ordered the mandatory for Earl Spence in the welterweight division, but is also Abdul Kokorov is signed to Sampson Promotion. Jason Rosario signed to Sampson Promotion as well. Though Jamal Charlo defeated to become a unified champion. Excuse me. So, in different interviews, Bob Arum has declared, because of course we want to know Devin Haney. Devin Haney holds a WBC title, and if you've been following the channel, I've been very critical, more critical to the WBC for creating shenanigans in the lightweight division. Let me take the shades off. I've been very critical on the WBC. Mauricio Sulaiman, a.k.a. Huggy Bear, a.k.a. the Pimp. Because as soon as they gave the franchise title to Lomachenko and they elevated Devin Haney, I said, drop the belt, Devin Haney. They're going to make you look, they're going to undervalue you. They're going to make you look like a paper champion. They're going to make you look like you're not a real champion. You do not need this in your career. You a young boss. And you can actually, you don't have to be on some type of shackles. What's good, Big Easy? What's good? AJ, what's good? MMA, what's good? Ricardo, what's good? I believe that he was in a position to actually look at these belt federations in the eye and be like, no, you ain't going to give me stuff like that. I'll work my ass off to earn my way, to earn my title. My name is Devin the Dream Haney. This ain't my dream for you to hand me stuff. You remember what I told you a couple of lives ago? Huh? You remember Blue Streak, Martin Lawrence? Huh? When he asked Dave Chappelle to give him the gun? He just don't hand it to me. I gotta take it from you. We want Devin Haney to accomplish it just like every other great champions in the sport of boxing has. And you see the emotions and you see it. Damn, I did it. It's his graduation. We ain't want Devin Haney to receive a belt like that. We all know that. Let's be real. Let's be honest. So I was very highly critical of the WBC. But me being critical of the WBC and the Devin Haney's accepting and accepting the title and also Lomachenko accepting the franchise belt, you may think I'm going after Devin Haney because I feel he never really earned it. Not really about Devin Haney. It was really about how I was so disgusted of the WBC. Tony in the building. Much respect, Punch Drunk in the chat. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, and show support for the best unbiased channel with a YTBC. Let's go, Tony. I appreciate you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you 100 times, brother. So, because if you really think about it, you take that belt away. And I'm not going to say Devin Haney was in position. He was in position so he could get a title shot. He was in position to get that. Yet, in the same of the day, me looking at boxing, are you prepared? Have you fought somebody like that? Have your resume, fight by fight, have you taken the proper steps to get a fight with the best technician like that? The WBC anyway wanted you to fight Lomachenko. We all knew that they was not going to be mandated. This is the reason why in that tournament at WBC, everybody just scattered away. Because Mauricio Suleiman had let that be known that Lomachenko was not going to be mandated. So the Teofimo Lopez went to the IBF route, in which in the IBF route, Devin Haney was actually ranked higher than Teofimo Lopez when Teofimo Lopez got there. And I was saying, shit, get the hell out of the WBC. You don't got to be married to the WBC. There's other 3 belt federation that could get you to a Lomachenko. As a matter of fact, go to the strict IBF that when somebody get mandated or whatever, you're going to get that shot. Same route that Teofimo Lopez could have taken. Same route Devin Haney could have taken because he was ranked as well. Teofimo Lopez got there. He became champion. Guys like Teofimo Lopez went through Nakatani, Comey, Lomachenko. And a lot of people still waiting if Devin Haney is going to fight a top 10 ranked fighter. Well, there's the opportunity right now. Ryan Garcia was supposed to be fought for a mandatory position as an interim title holder. Fought for it to be the mandatory position to fight Devin Haney. After that fight, when he beat Luke Campbell, he called out Tank Davis. What happened? Is he avoiding Devin Haney? We could say that's fair. Is he avoiding Devin Haney? Is he avoiding Devin Haney? But then got the opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao, regardless if people want it or not. I won't neglect the Manny Pacquiao fight. I don't give a damn if everybody think I will lose. I'm not gonna neglect a Manny Pacquiao fight. I don't give a damn. So it's hard for me to call it like a duck. I'm gonna say avoid, but I ain't gonna call it a duck. But he's been in position. But we see the promotional hard work of Bill Haney going everywhere and being a trailblazer and then using these type of platform and speak out on what's happening behind the scene, in which we respect Bill Haney to do so. And we see a lot of them doing a lot of the things that Bill Haney and the guys like the Teofimo Lopez Sr. are doing, using these type of platform, speaking out on their truth. Giving us what really goes in the business side of the sport, like Gary Russell Jr. and Devin Haney was going back and forth, showing the term sheets and things of that nature. These are new things that we're privy to, because I believe that you already know that boxing is it comes to a secret society when it comes to the sport of boxing and the business side. We don't know how much these fighters are really worth. That's why I be laughing when people be like, yo, 60-40, 70-30. You don't know what the hell is 60. You don't know what the hell is 40. You don't know what the hell is going on. You don't have no idea how much these fighters are really and truly are getting paid. So we just got to be like that dude in that Malcolm X movie. Give Get your hands out of my pocket. Get your hands out of these fighters' pockets because you do not know how much these fighters are getting. You don't know what's in the pot. You probably have no idea what's in the pot. Whatever's reported is not how much they're getting paid. Tell them to show you the taxes. That's why they give you a little smirk like, yeah, you think I get that? Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Okay, whatever you believe. Whatever you believe. Guido in the building, what's good? Hispanic causing panic. So Bob Arum had an interview before, not the last one, but I believe it was a couple of weeks ago with Barbershop Conversation, and he was saying that they was talking about the Teofimo Lopez fight with Devin Haney, and he's like, but I haven't spoken, paraphrasing, haven't spoken to Eddie Hearn. I got to go through Eddie Hearn. Bill Haney took it like, yo, you disrespected me. What you talking about? I'm right here. I'm DHP. Bob Arum was like, well, I got to go through Eddie Hearn. Indicating that Eddie Hearn is the boss. Eddie Hearn is the CEO. Eddie Hearn is the dude in charge. You do not do anything without me. And then Bob Arum threw that little shot and was like, well, you could be in the conversation. You could be on the line while we talk. Whoa. Like, you could listen to our conversation and see how it goes. Then Sampson Promotion and these couple of live shows they've been doing with the Boxing Voice. And shout out again to the Boxing Voice, Ness and the crew. Sampson did expose himself, saying that, you know what? Devin Haney, Bill Haney was trying to track us down for the Javier Fortuna fight for so long. And I was running from them until they trapped me like a little mouse. That's what Sampson said. So there was people out there that was like, yo, Devin Haney is actually, he's ducking Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna was doing live shows saying that Devin Haney was ducking him until Sampson Promotion actually exposed himself and actually said the truth, that they've been trying to get that fight for a while and they finally trapped him into a corner like a little mouse. That's what Sampson said. Thus, those allegations about people saying that Devin Haney was ducking Javier Fortuna came to an end, in my opinion. Fast forward to today, Sampson is backtracking, but you can't backtrack what you said before. But now he's saying, let's worry about today. Why are y'all negotiating? Why are y'all negotiating with Jorge Linares when we're the mandatory? Bill Haney is saying, I want the Fortuna fight. But Eddie Hearn, they made an offer to Javier Fortuna. So what's going on here? Who's the real boss? How don't you know about this? If you want Fortuna, you're trying everything you want for Fortuna. Eddie Hearn is trying to do everything for Linares. He's the one that's actually putting out the money. Now I say this: how much did Bill Haney or DHP? How much did y'all approach? What type of contract y'all have sent Javier Fortuna to start negotiating? But of course, you wanted them to order the mandatory. Sampson the other week saying, but you don't have to order the mandatory. Let's get this fight now. But you wanted to get rid of the mandatory. But at the end of the day, let's start this right now. It seems like everybody is undercutting each other, or there's some miscommunications. The WBC, Golden Boy, Gomez, and Eddie Hearn, the Zone, are doing business. But where's DHP in this? Sampson is exposing that. He's saying that you don't have no power, just like Bob Arum is saying you don't have no power. Sampson says, if you have power, prove it to me by making the Fortuna fight. And today, I think that Sampson did make DHP look powerless. To me, that's the way it looked like. That's what it looked like. So who's really the one calling the shots? Eddie Hearn is calling the shot. The zone. Jorge Linares, in which he's not a mandatory right now. So he's making the DHP look small. The WBC has devalued the belt of Devin Haney. Everybody publicly, in my opinion, is making DHP, making Bill Haney look powerless and devaluing Devin Haney as a champion. What is Bill Haney and Devin Haney gonna say about this, and what are they gonna do? Is the reason why I said leave the WBC. Fucking up the brand. Excuse my language. Eddie Hearn ain't saying nothing. Eddie Hearn is talking about Jorge Linares fight. And before that, Eddie Hearn's talking about the Luke Campbell fight. Eddie Hearn never talked about no Teofimo Lopez, really, to make this fight happen with Devin Haney. These men are saying that they're powerless. There's people out there in the YTBC that think that, let's say, for Teofimo Lopez is ducking. There's other people that feel like Devin Haney don't want the fight. Let me tell you something like this, gentlemen. Call-outs are call-outs. Anybody could call each other. I could call you out. The real call-out is in the paperwork. The real call-out is in the paperwork. Here's a term sheet, just like Bill Haney did to Gary Russell. I'm going to let the whole world know that I'm serious about this. I am showing you paperwork. Here, I am offering you $1.5 million to fight my guy. Let's start the negotiations now. The other representative receives it. Boom. He sees the contract, sees the term sheet. I want to fix this. I want to fix this. We're negotiating. How about send it right back? But once somebody gets a sheet or gets some type of, some paperwork, a contract or whatever, that's the real call out in boxing. So there was the videos out there saying about the $4 million. And of course, the $4 million, let's say when we're talking about the Teofimo Lopez situation, was from this channel. While Bill Haney and Teofimo Lopez Sr. was going at it. The real question you need to ask those channels that want to shame, of course, the Teofimo Lopez. I know there's one-sided channels. They don't want to do it unbiasedly, but it did come from this channel. They don't want to even provide the source of the channel because they're weak, because they know if they come to the Punch Run Boxing channels, those channels that spin those type of narratives that wanted to talk about the $4 million, if they actually brings you into and writes the source of the channel and brings you into the Drunky Nation, baby, they will let those subscribers will be like, God damn, this man Punch Run, aka Moonshine, aka El Sazon, aka El Adobo. They will be like, damn, this guy is official. What the F am I listening to in this in the narrative plantation over there? So the real question is, did he actually get the $4 million from the zone? And did he present them the paperwork? I don't see no paperwork. It's not a call out for me. He say, she say, do not work in the court of law. And it does not work for me when it comes to boxing. I'm calling you out, fight me. Well, I want to fight you too. Okay. And did we see the call out between, what was it? Javante Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer? What did it get to? Nothing. Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, what did it get to? Nothing. Can anybody tell me, any term sheet that anybody sent to each other? Did you hear Bob Arum say, you know what? Al Hamey sent me this sheet and I ain't like it. We seen that Keith Thurman said something, so that's a guy that really wants to, that's looking for a fight. He's sending something. That's the real indication that you want to fight. Paperwork is the real call out, ladies and gentlemen. That's the real call out. The real question is, did the Teofimo Lopez team have received paperwork? I'm going to put it like this. Linares have received an offer from Eddie Hearn. Did Fortuna receive an offer today? I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about in this situation right now. Has they received an offer from DHP? Because if they don't receive an offer, this indicates and brings to light It justifies what they're saying that it might be true. Does DHP are powerless? Are they just a promotional company, just like Man Down Promotions? And it's just not really a promotional company, but it's just to use it as a promotional company for their fight. And you know how PBC does their things. Of course, it's official, but what type of power do you have? But this is publicly. And this is why since day one, I've been saying, Bill Haney, Devin Haney, you got to go after the WBC publicly. Matter of fact, if y'all partnering up with Eddie Hearn, why is Eddie Hearn trying to go behind your back? Maybe not behind your back. I'm not trying to create no type of thing, but why is Eddie Hearn trying to get a fight that y'all not even asking for? Because Bill Haney publicly has said that they don't want the Javier, the Linares fight. They actually rather fight Fortuna. Fortuna is right there. Sampson is right there. Why the fight is not made to happen? Why are not sending the contract to Fortuna? Who has the power? It seems like right now the only one making offers paper-wise is Eddie Hearn. Thus, them saying, Bob Arum and the Sampson of the world are saying that DHP are powerless and the one who runs the ship is Eddie Hearn. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's just the name. It's just the name. DHP Bill got exposed today as he is not allowed to be submitted a term sheet. Exactly, and this is what I was listening to that HLD. He said they're not allowed. So you're not allowed to go after Tio. You're not allowed to go after Javier Fortuna. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. What does this not allow means? What does this not allowed means? The WBC never ordered the mandatory. Yes, you have a mandatory, but what do you mean not allowed? Not allowed by whom? Because the WBC is allowed to say whatever they want to say. The WBC is allowed to say that Teofimo Lopez is undisputed. They're allowed to say that. There's no repercussions for it. Ain't nobody calling them out in a serious way. These are the questions that needs to be answered. And Punch Drunk Boxing is right here to ask them. Mr. Bill Haney, sir. How you doing, sir? How you doing?
Once again, thank you for having me on the show, Punch. You know, you always alley-oop it to me, you know, to slam dunk it in your face with nothing but the truth, you know. Now,
I'm giving you an assist.
Wait, is it a little bit of distortion or can you hear me?
No, it's good. It's good. Great.
Okay, because I have a little problem hearing you with a little bit of the distortion.
But so, you low on batteries?
Yeah, no, it's good. No, we're not low on nothing over here, Mr. Punch. But listen here. You are absolutely right for the first time publicly. Publicly about the Fortunas and Camp Fortuna. But he's not even the number one mandatory. So let's get down to it. All right. The thing is, and I knew the truth would come to the light, that Devin is the champion. He does have the mandatories, correct?
Yes.
Does he have the WBC mandatories?
Yeah.
Correct. Right?
Yeah, he got Ryan Garcia. He got Javier Fortuna.
Okay, so now what I'm saying is Teofimo Lopez has the mandatory in Cambosos, correct?
Yes, sir.
Does a title fight trump mandatories?
Depending.
Okay. Let me ask you again.
Depending, remember, you got to look at the rules. Remember, they give you 12. Some IBF give you 9 months. The WBC gives you 12 months.
We are no longer saying that a unification of the titles does not trump the mandatories.
It depends on the time frame. I'm gonna give you an example. Let me give you an example. So we could clear with the people. I'm gonna give you an example. Anthony Joshua fought Kubrat Pulev. Could he have fought Tyson Fury right away? No, he was gonna get stripped. The Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua wouldn't trump that mandatory.
Did Dave McWater, the manager of Teofimo Lopez, said that they could have asked for an exception under the IBF?
Yeah, anybody could.
Okay, so anyone can ask for an exception to make a unification fight, correct?
Yes, they could.
So we want to not divert from the fact that the people want to see Teofimo.
Say it again.
We do not want to divert from the fact that the people are interested in seeing the fight of all fights in the lightweight division, the fight of two undefeated champions in Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. That's correct. The fight that we want to see. And listen, no fight has been made, no money has been negotiated for the Kambosos fight, right? So that means that nothing has been signed, nothing has been agreed on, right? When it comes to the Bob Arum.
But the mandatory has been ordered, though.
Okay. Was Bob Arum looking to fight Luke Campbell or Tank Davis before Kambosos?
Not that I know of. No, not that I know of.
Okay. Well, let me make you privy of it. He's went on record as saying the fight to be made was he wanted Ryan Garcia or Tank Davis. He did not say Kambosos. Now
he said wanting. Wanting is one thing. That's anybody could want something, but that doesn't mean that. Okay.
So he wanted a fight to be made outside of the mandatory, the promoter, correct?
I don't know.
Did the promoter say that he's the one that he negotiates the fight and Teofimo Lopez doesn't negotiate the fights?
Correct.
Did he say that Teofimo Lopez went and negotiated what's that word?
Colluded.
Did he say that Teofimo Lopez colluded and negotiated with Kambosos without his knowledge?
Yes.
Correct. So
which is not illegal.
Which is not illegal. But it's not illegal for him to negotiate with Devin Haney as well. For the fight that everybody wants to see. See, we want to switch these goalposts and we want to or move the goalposts or move it back when it's convenient, right? Mm-hmm. Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez is the fight to make. And I always said it's not next, it's now. So we cannot piss on the people's heads and tell them it's raining and say, oh, we want to see this fight or we want to see that fight, because no fight, according to the Lopez's or Arums, have been enough. And when we talk about mandatory, I sent it over. Did Bob Arum say that Abdulev was Lomachenko's mandatory?
Was Abdulev was his mandatory?
Yes.
Nobody was a Lomachenko's mandatory.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on.
I'm talking about technical. Anybody could say anything.
No.
Anybody could say. Technically wise, the WBC never mandated Lomachenko.
Nor have they ever mandated Javier Fortuna either.
The WBC never mandated. He's a mandatory, but they never ordered a mandatory.
So if you've never been ordered as a mandatory, then you're not a mandatory.
Well, you're placed as a mandatory. I'm going to give you an example. Sean Porter is a mandatory, but has the WBO ordered the mandatory.
Is he number one or is he a mandatory?
Mandatory.
So then Ryan Garcia is the mandatory, but they haven't ordered it.
That's what the WBC says.
No. Hold on. So then Devin was number one. So Devin was the mandatory for Lomachenko.
But WBC never said that.
But was Devin Haney the mandatory?
No.
Almost got you. You bullshitting tonight. Okay, but
no, I'm not.
Okay.
No,
okay.
the thing is, you got to call it out publicly. What they're saying is publicly. You don't want to call out the WBC publicly. You don't want to say when Bill, you don't want to go against the WBC publicly, just like when they were saying that this is an undisputed bout. You kept your mouth shut throughout that whole promotion.
Hold on,
because you don't want to go against you don't want to go against the business plan. You should have called it out. If you ain't calling it out, then you know what? Then everybody gonna be like, what? Then this is undisputed.
Time will reveal itself. All we have to do is just be patient, and it'll show. Hold on.
Not after when the fight is done. Not after that.
Hold on. You can keep cooking.
I'll keep cooking. Let me put this. All right. Let me keep cooking. Hold on. Let me put this right here. Hold on.
Absolutely clear that Lomachenko is a major force in the sport. And Devin Haney and Abdullayev both requested to the WBC to have their fight as an interim title fight instead of a final elimination. They are very happy to fight for the interim title, knowing that Lomachenko is not going to be fighting for a prolonged period of time. So it made all the sense to approve an interim championship. The champion is not available, and we are not going to abuse the mandatory rule in Lomachenko.
So was Lomachenko mandatory by the WBC? Oh, let me add this one too. While you look for that one, let me add this one. I exposed the lie that said that that Devin Haney was a mandatory to Lomachenko. That never happened. That never got mandated. Yes or no?
Okay, let me tell you. It never got mandated.
Yeah, but that's a fight that's not going to happen right away. I know it's not going to happen. These guys really are not trying to make a fight with each other. There's a lot of politics involved, but you can make the fight happen between Tevin Farmer and this man right here, Miguel Pichel, or even the winner of this fight between Ito and
our first obligation is to take care of our fighters. Right. And that's what we're going to do. In other words, if Pichel wants to fight the winner of this fight, and the winner of this fight, Herring or Ito, wants to fight Pichel, that's the fight we would make. Why would we go and do a fight with Farmer? But eventually, why not? In other words, we are going to do Lomachenko is going to fight Campbell in the end of August, and we were able to make that deal with Eddie Hearn, who books fights for DAZN, and we had Kroller against Lomachenko before that. So yeah, there's a possibility. But
you also have Devin Haney, that's also with Eddie Hearn. Devin Haney.
He's 135 pounds.
He's 135?
That's what they say.
He's not in there, so
All right, hold on.
It's on soon for the title.
Mandatory for who?
For the WBC.
Mandatory. I never heard that.
He's up in line. He's up in line for
that happens not to be true. There's a Russian guy who's above him in the rating.
David Haney is number 3, and then Teofimo Lopez is number 4.
Teofimo Lopez is fighting for the IBF.
Right, title eliminator. Right. So he's not going no more for the WBC.
So if there's a mandatory for Lomachenko, if he beats Campbell in the BC, that would be Abdul.
The volume.
What fight?
The fight between Devin Haney and the winner of Lomachenko.
Lomachenko's first goal is his fighting, and then Lomachenko to unify all 4 belts. Fight for the IBF, either Comey or Beltran. Comey is fighting, and then we'll fight Loma's going to fight next. Because if you have 4 belts, there's mandatories in every.
Yo, Akaka TV is calling you.
When you have a fighter who has all 4, has 3 belts, they take turns in getting their mandatory.
Yo, you want to answer to Aki? He just, let him help you out.
No, I'm about to go on Haki. I'll be on there. So everyone that's on here right now, follow me over there to Aki TV. As soon as I finish up with him with Punch, I'm going to Aki TV. And what I wanted you to see was when he said the Russian was the mandatory.
No, he said if he will be the mandatory. That's what he said. If he will be. But what happened after that?
Wait, do I need to play it again? What do you mean? He said if.
Play it again. Play it from the beginning. In the end of the day, we're talking about the WBC. The promoter could say anything. He could say anything, just like you could say anything, just like Eddie Hearn could say anything. The WBC, I just put the video.
Teofimo Lopez is number 2.
Teofimo Lopez is fighting for the IBF.
Right, he's title eliminated. So he's not going no more for the WBC.
So if there's a mandatory
For Lomachenko.
in the BC, that would be Abdullah.
Okay.
And then Haney would wait his turn.
So you wouldn't make that fight, even though it's an attractive fight?
What fight?
The fight between Devin Haney and the winner of Lomachenko.
Lomachenko's first goal is
That's it. That's the part.
all 4 titles.
Hold on.
So if he beats Campbell, he's had 3 titles, and then he'll fight
For the
the
IBF.
IBF, either Comey or Beltran. Comey is fighting, and then we'll fight Loma. And whoever comes out of that will fight Lomachenko to unify all 4 belts. And then we'll see who Loma's going to fight next.
Okay.
Because if you have 4...
So when you talk about 4 belts, he's talking about if he beat Luke Campbell, right? And when you talk about answering to the mandatories, right? He did not answer to the mandatory. That's why he franchised out, my friend. He never had a mandatory in the WBC, my friend. You see what I'm saying? We came up. We beat Zaira. Did we beat Zaira Abdullah, the guy he's talking about?
Yes, sir. New York City. New York City. Yes,
so
sir.
So we beat Zaira Abdullah, right?
Yeah.
Now we're in the position to be mandatory, right? Or if he didn't want to fight, then we were elevated to world champion because we had been through the tournament. We had beat Zaira Abdullah. We had challenged. We had went to the Mexico when Nestor Boxing Voice was down there in Mexico, and he asked while we were petitioning the fight, Lomachenko was being stripped. So he was stripped of the WBC title because he didn't want to fight the mandatory and Devin Haney, and he wanted to opt to make a 4-belt title, 1 belt being the franchise belt and the other 3 belts, right? So what I'm saying about this is
But Bill, I just played you a clip before any franchise was given to Lomachenko. Y'all knew that y'all was not gonna be that Lomachenko was not gonna be mandated. I'm playing you the clip before any franchise was involved.
Well, we knew this, that we were in a tournament to fight for the world title, right?
But I already knew that. That's why everybody left. That's because.
Let me tell you.
I'm just playing you the clip. This is WBC's mouth, not mine.
But what I'm saying is you cannot fight someone that doesn't want to fight. You cannot fight someone that's not available to fight. Now, had he not taken the franchise belt, then he wasn't going to have any mandatories.
He could have a mandatory, but
who was the mandatory going to be?
The mandatory could have been Devin Haney. It could have been Devin Haney.
So
it could have been Devin Haney.
So the mandatory.
Yes, it could have been Devin Haney. But before that, y'all petition. You want me to put the video again?
No,
y'all petition. You and the Haney and Abdullah agreed.
What was the tournament for? What was the tournament for?
This is after the tournament fell off.
No. The tournament never fell off.
Yeah, Teofimo Lopez went to the IBF.
So that
then y'all ordered.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Then let me say. Then y'all ordered with Abdullah to be for the interim title, knowing that y'all would not be mandated to be.
Okay, so because Teofimo Lopez got out the tournament, there's no more tournament.
There is no tournament. Because Javier Fortuna was in the tournament too.
Javier Fortuna got out the tournament too, just like
okay. So there's
you said in the beginning.
So there's no tournament. It's just a fight between you and Abdullah.
That's the reason why he was elevated to champion, because there were no other people to fight because everyone had ducked out. Let me show you.
Man, they gave it because they found out a new pipeline that makes.
No. Actually, no. They were doing it. They were doing their best to.
So when Mauricio Suleiman,
they were doing their best to protect those guys.
So Mauricio Suleiman is saying that this is the supreme, the franchise title, the supreme title for the WBC lightweight. You don't think that just opened up a new pipeline for the WBC to make some money?
What I'm trying to tell you is that, brother, is that
that's the WBC. What do you feel about the WBC stating that?
I don't want to say what the cause or what the reason was for the WBC to do that. Only thing I'm just saying is that you done fucked up really bad right now, bro.
No, you messed up, my brother.
You said all the wrong shit.
You have messed up. The thing is, you don't want to call out the WBC. I'm calling out the WBC for you. Don't worry. I will not get in trouble with the WBC. I don't want you to. Okay, maybe you got partners with them. You don't want to say what you should be saying. All I'm saying that the WBC have devalued Devin Haney, and you should have spoken up when they was running a promotion with ESPN and with Top Rank that's saying that Teofimo Lopez is the undisputed. You didn't say anything. Dev ain't say anything. He beat Lomachenko. The whole world is seeing him as undisputed. Everybody's calling him undisputed. And now you have a problem. The problem lies on the WBC. And if you're not, wait. And if you're not willing to call out the WBC, you want what do you think the fans gonna say?
Well, listen.
Now you can make other channels, other channels like the channel that you're about to go to. He could spend all the narrative that he wants. He's just going to look like a dummy. He's just going to look like a dummy. But right here in Punch Drunk Boxing, we break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. You should go after the WBC. You should tell them
that when you got me here for all the smoke. Don't call him the dummy. You know what I mean? I'm here. We don't need to. No,
I said the narrative. I'm not saying you could be smart and spin a person could be smart and spin a narrative. I'm not calling them dummy. I'm calling it dumb narrative. That's what I'm saying.
Right now, what I'm saying to you is that Teofimo Lopez, who says that he is a champion and he's a champion that's going to answer to the bell. He's going to answer to the people. He's going to do what he's supposed to do as a world champion. It has already been stated that through his management team that they don't have to do the mandatory
before February 5th, before there was order, right?
You said no. Well,
before February 5th.
No.
Remember.
What you gotta understand is that a championship, a true unification for all the belts that the people want to see, right, will trump that. You guys cannot keep putting the blame and wanting to blame everyone. But what I'm saying is, and it's so unfair that we everyone is doing all this finger pointing, and it really just comes down to two champions agreeing to get in the ring, right? Agreeing to make this one of the biggest fights that the boxing wants to see, and that's all that I'm here to tell you, brother.
No, I feel you, Bill. The
power came when we put the pressure on Lomachenko before Teofimo Lopez. We stayed our course in the WBC, and we fought the fighter that Bob Arum said was the mandatory. That's
but brother, I feel you, Bill.
I'm giving Bob another turn. Bob says Jorge Linares. He says Jorge Linares. Let me play this.
All right. Why you find that? Remember, Bill. Remember this. The WBC has ensured that Lopez is the supreme champion. Right. So wait. Okay. So hold on, Bill. Hold on. So if the WBC have told of Teofimo Lopez, you're the supreme champion, this is the belt, then your belt It's watered down, devalued. I don't have to look at that belt anymore. Let's say if I'm Teofimo Lopez. This is what he may be thinking. I don't have to look at that belt because I already got a belt that is an elevation of that belt. I don't need that belt. That's like a regular. That's like Gervonta Tank Davis belt.
Lomachenko was stripped. And
that was not reported by the WBC. You see, you bringing up words. You got to go with the WBC. The WBC said that was an elevation.
Where does Haney fit on your totem pole?
Well,
in terms of fight?
I like to see Devin fight a recognized lightweight, like Linares or somebody like that, and then. In the same way Ryan Garcia was tested with a Campbell. I'd like Haney to get tested.
Now, Jorge Linares beat Luke Campbell. So if that's a test, then
you're not answering what I'm saying. You're not going by what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying
now you're going back to the Linares, but let's stay on the.
But we're answering to the bell for the Teofimo Lopez. We're putting the key in, but you guys keep changing the locks.
The WBC is the one changing the locks, but you don't want to call out the WBC, Bill.
But what? No, because what I'm saying is when you saw Teofimo,
I ain't changing the locks. The WBC is changing the locks.
When you saw Teofimo continually stalk Lomachenko, you saw him continually ask, continually demand. He actually said that he left the WBC tournament to go an easier route to Lomachenko, right? So he did everything that he possibly could. We did everything we possibly could to get Lomachenko. Now, Lomachenko was out. The only fight that the people want to see now is the Lopez and Haney fight, bro. And I just want you to do your best to sit tight with that.
Bill.
Sit tight with
Come
that.
on, Bill.
Listen,
Bill, the WBC has changed it. It's changed. It changed. I know. Right? Am I right or wrong? Has the WBC done a good service publicly to the Devin Haney brand?
Well,
in terms in reference to his status as a champion, yes or no?
Absolutely.
Because see that, and so you know what? If he did belt, you can't get mad at everybody saying what they saying because you're not holding WBC accountable, bro.
Wait a minute, bro.
You're not holding
everybody. It's not everybody.
You're not holding WBC accountable.
Listen, it is some people that's saying it, and it's some people that's not saying it. And anytime that you have some people that's saying it and some people that's not, then you have a dispute. So we don't have an undisputed, right? And what needs to happen?
The WBC says other words. It's devaluing y'all. The WBC says other words. It says it's undisputed, and you're not. And you just said that what they're doing is right.
Did you tell me?
So the WBC is right.
Did you tell me that you want to see a Devin Haney before you see a Kambosos? Do you want to see Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez more than you want to see Kambosos?
I said I would like to see Devin Haney, and I said I would like to see Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez, but I would not shame Teofimo Lopez for fighting his mandatory Kambosos.
We're not asking you to shame. We're just saying the truth is that if you would like to see it, it can happen, but it falls on Teofimo Lopez and not the IBF.
It don't fall on Teofimo Lopez. It also falls in its promotion because the promotional company is the one.
It falls on Teofimo, and
the promotion is the one that petitions the fight.
And Bob,
how about the DHP? The DHP.
Listen, and let me ask you one more time. Did the promoter discuss and seek money and do all the stuff that Teofimo Lopez did? Did the promoter, was it Teofimo Lopez that colluded? Was it Teofimo Lopez that colluded when he took it the liberty to not talk to the promoter and seek to put the fight together? To put the fight together with
I wish all fighters would do that.
Then let me ask you this though. Does the people feel that Teofimo should have been colluding with Kambosos or colluding with Devin Haney?
Depending who's going to bring that cash.
Okay. Did the cash come?
We don't know yet. We're going to see you in purse bid on Thursday.
Okay. Did the cash come?
Not because it was restricted in Australia.
No. Okay, so now,
Yeah.
So if he said, when he did this, the Teofimo said, if the fight doesn't happen in Australia, then it's going to be Devin Haney. Let me go to my thing.
He said that, and also, okay,
Wait,
yes,
wait,
he
wait,
did.
wait, no.
Let me say this, Bill. I'm answering. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Did Devin Haney knew, because it was right here in Punch Drunk Boxing, did you knew when he told y'all, if it doesn't work, we will fight y'all? Did you tell that you could get that $4 million from the zone, and if you could, you will fight us? They say yes, right?
And I said,
did you get the $4 million, yes or no, and presented them on paperwork?
I said, if I could get the $4 million from the zone, could we make it happen? And soon as I got through talking to him, did he go to Eddie Hearn and ask for $10 million?
Yeah, he asked for $10 million in terms of that. This is what they was going. That this was projected. They was going to make. That they was going to make. Yeah. They was going to make. And what did Eddie Hearn said after that? No. You asked me a question. Let me answer. What did Eddie Hearn said after that? What did Eddie Hearn said after that? The Eddie Hearn said that he could get that money.
You start stuttering. Can I?
No. I'm not answering. Did Eddie Hearn said that he could get that $10 million when they asked for the $10 million? So that means it's not a price out. It's a price in. It's a price in, because Eddie Hearn said he could get that. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Listen, I don't have anything to do with the $10 million, but I'm going to tell you this.
But you bring it up. Did Eddie Hearn said that he could get the $10 million? Yes or no? Answer yes or no.
Eddie Hearn
yes or no?
I could get it, but you guys couldn't. You guys couldn't make the fight happen. Right now, let me tell you.
So he didn't want the Teofimo. He don't want the Devin Haney fight.
No. Let me tell you.
He don't want the Devin Haney fight. He could get it.
Well, listen. What if Eddie Hearn doesn't come up with the money? If it doesn't work out for Eddie Hearn, just like if it doesn't work out for Teofimo Lopez, guess what you do? You go to the open market and you do the purse bid, just like he's doing. So we could have did the same thing.
Did Devin Haney ever provide any paperwork to the Teofimo Lopez team that they want to fight? Did you send them a term sheet? Did you do anything paperwork?
Well, after the $4 million, I knew that it could not happen for the $10 million.
Why?
I knew it because I talked to Eddie Hearn about it.
Oh, so you have the money. Y'all didn't want it that bad.
No. What I'm saying is $10 million was well overpriced for it. If you're starting at $10 million, I mean, come on, man.
Did Eddie Hearn say he could get the $10 million? Yes or no?
Let me ask you this though. Because you saying you
bring the $10 million, but you're not saying the whole thing. You're just staying at the $10 million. You know why? Why they asked for the $10 million.
Okay, now listen. Let's go back.
7.5.
When the $4 million was, when I asked the brother, I said, "Would you accept $4 million if I can go get it from Eddie Hearn?" Right now, he said yes. From the zone. Right now, he said yes. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you said yes, correct to $4 million, that means that the $10 million is gone from the Australia. That means that it's not on, because why would you have $10 million and then agree to $4 million?
Okay. All I'm saying, did anybody just give? Did you send the paperwork like you did Gary Russell Jr.? Because I know when Bill Haney and the DHP wants to fight, they will send that term sheet. I just want to know, did the Teofimo Lopez team ever received any term sheet, any contract? Because paperwork is the truth. That's the real call out. So I just want to know, did Eddie Hearn, the DAZN, the DHP ever give the McWaters of the world? Did they present anything? Like Keith Thurman presented something to Bob Arum. Bob Arum shot it down. You presented something paperwork in which the Teofimo Lopez shot it down? Which when you shoot down in boxing, that's when you're really avoided. When you deny a contract, that's the real right.
What I said was could we talk to DAZN about the $4 million? Okay. Now let me tell you this is. Do you have any paperwork from Australia for $10 million?
That's their business. We're talking about Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. I'm talking to the man. I don't know. I'm talking to the man right here.
So what we need to ask is, does Teofimo Lopez, did they get paperwork for $10 million to start this $10 million rumor?
Hey, it's yo. I'm
Have you
asking you
ever
a
seen the
question. I
paperwork?
don't know. I want to know your paperwork, though.
Have
You're
you-
here, Bill Hain. You're here, Bill. Did you
Yeah.
send? You want the fight, right? You the fight that you want is Teofimo Lopez, right? That's the fight that you want. That's the fight
Absolutely.
that you
Now
said
listen.
the world wants. Now, did you
Okay.
present?
So what
Did
you-
you
what
present
you
that
must-
fight like that's the fight that you really want?
What you must do is the same thing that Mr. Gary Russell did. Is when we talked about it, you agree on it, right? And then you let the zone come back and say that they have the money, right? He said, get to 1.5, just like Teofimo Lopez Sr. said, get to 10. But could you imagine if Gary Russell had said, what everybody had been just as easy on him as if he said, get to 1.5, and then when he saw Eddie, he said he wants 7 million. Stop looking for help.
I don't need any help. I don't need no help.
You
You need help. That's why that's why that man had to text you right quick. Like, hey, get out of push from boxing right now, buddy. Jump over here. Let me save your soul, buddy.
Listen, I don't have a chat. I don't have a chat. I don't know on my phone. I don't have a chat. I don't. You know what I mean? I appreciate the chat. You know, that's why I always say for the callers to call in and everything with me, because I appreciate their.
Bill, this what I say. I believe that y'all trailblazers. I believe that y'all in position. Y'all in position as a 22-year-old man. He has his own promotional company. Y'all in position to do great things. Y'all in position to do things that other fighters cannot do. Y'all in a position to do things that Teofimo Lopez cannot do because he signed under a contract. Y'all in position to do things that Ryan Garcia can do. That's the props that I give y'all. So wait.
They didn't break the law.
Wait. So I don't think. What I'm saying is, I don't think that you should be subjected what they should be subjected. I shouldn't hear you. Shout out to the boxing void that they don't allow you to do something. If it's about Teofimo Lopez, I'm not allowed to go after Teofimo Lopez because of mandatory.
What I'm teaching you about the business, you gotta learn the business is.
Of course, I'm all ears.
When I told him, just like anything, when I said the 1.5, the zone is the person that's paying the money, right? It's not the promoters.
You're talking about
ESPN.
Gary right now.
It's not ESPN. I mean, it's not Bob Arum.
You're talking about Gary right now.
We're talking about fighters in general. The networks are the ones that pay the money, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
Ultimately, you have to present the fight, the proper fight that the network feels that is going to drive either subscriptions, put asses in the seats, or do whatever. They have to buy the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how that thing goes. But once you agree on it, then you go back and you say, okay, this is what we have on the table. Can we make this happen? Would this be feasible? Right? So when we talk to the Teofimo Lopez of the world, was different than the Gary Russell of the world, because Gary Russell accepted the 1.5 and DAZN accepted giving him the 1.5. The difference with Teofimo Lopez is that they will say 4 million, right? And not let the 4 million come in. They'll then ask for 10 million. So people tend to want to just say that it's not going to happen, because it's not going to work. They want too much. They want too much money.
But you remember what did T.O. Senior said the same. Remember, it's McWaters and his son that deals with it. So you're presenting it. Okay. He's just gonna tell the McWaters and T.O. about the conversation that we had. The video is always up. They could go back. But at the end of the day, did you present it? How much you want to bet that they? Do you present it? Do you present it?
I bet. How much you want to bet?
Do you present it to McWaters and Bob Arum?
How much do you want to bet that they can't show you anything for $10 million that was presented to them?
Maybe. Maybe I need to ask that question, but we having you here, you never presented that to them. So I don't know if y'all wanted to fight. Maybe this is all cap. Maybe is this, and maybe is this, because since there's no paperwork, nobody got no paperwork. Maybe everybody is capping. How about that?
Well, see, the thing about it,
that's how the fans is gonna see it.
Once you go on, once Teofimo Lopez, if he feels that he can beat Devin, he's in the franchise position that he can become the mandatory, which will trump any mandatory. Is that correct?
Sir, you keep on, but Bill, you keep on saying the same thing.
I just asked you a
question.
Bill, you keep a question.
Bill, yes, it's a question, but you keep on saying the same thing because it's irrelevant.
I'm a guest on the show. I'm asking you a question.
But Bill, I'm giving you the answer. I'm giving you the answer. Okay. I'm giving you the answer. It's irrelevant because the WBC have state. Look.
Well, your
Bill.
Your question.
The answer I'm gonna give you the answer that you don't want to hear, because you don't want to hold the WBC accountable. The WBC have stated that he's undisputed. The WBC have stated that his belt is the supreme belt at the lightweight. So Teofimo Lopez, so Teofimo Lopez ain't looking at y'all watered down belt, because the WBC have stated indirectly that y'all belt is watered down. That's what it is.
Let me ask you: does the franchise champion? Is it considered the franchise champion? Was the designation given to make the biggest fights happen?
That's what Mauricio Sudamo also said.
Okay, so is the fight between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez bigger than Kambosos?
Is
here in the United States?
Here in the United States, yes.
Yes. So is Teofimo making the biggest fight?
Depending was in the pot as well, like you just said. Oh wait. Like just like you said, hold on. Just like you said, is that the biggest fight in the United States? It depending how much the network is willing to give. Correct?
Correct. Is Teofimo in a position to make the fight happen with Devin Haney?
I think both of y'all. I think both. Not anymore. If you want him to be stripped by the IBF, yeah, the fight could happen. Any fight could happen in boxing.
So
he got ordered.
No, wait a minute. No. So listen, is he in a position to fight Devin Haney if he wanted to?
If he's in the position to fight?
Is he in a position to fight Devin Haney if he wanted to?
Yes, without the IBF title. Okay. Yes, without the IBF title.
No. Okay. Before he colluded with Kambosos, was he in a position to fight Devin Haney?
Yes, he could be in a position. Anybody could be in a position to fight anybody.
Okay. Yeah. Now, is Devin Haney in a position to fight Teofimo Lopez?
Yes. Yes, too. He could be in a position to fight Teofimo Lopez. You haven't been ordered.
Okay. Now,
correct. Have y'all been ordered by a mandatory?
Before he colluded with Kambosos, could he force a fight with Devin Haney?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Before he colluded with George Kambosos, could he force a fight with Devin Haney?
Yeah, both of y'all could force a fight. Yes. Y'all in position to fight.
Okay, so
y'all in position to fight. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just asking you one question, then I'm going to ask you the other question. Okay. So you say that you agree that he was in a position before he colluded with George Kambosos.
He's in position to fight y'all. Now he's in position to fight y'all then. Right now, if he fights y'all, he won't have the IBF. So anybody is in position to fight anybody.
Okay. Before he colluded with George Kambosos and he had the IBF, the WBO, the WBA, and the franchise title, could he have forced a fight with Devin Haney?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, can Devin Haney force a fight with Teofimo Lopez?
Yes.
How?
What you mean how? By forcing it.
How?
By y'all making the fight. Nobody has been ordered to fight their mandatory yet.
Okay. So how do you force
what you're trying to say is, Bill, that you have no power whatsoever. That's why they justify that way. You have no power. As you telling me? You're telling me that you couldn't force the fight with Teo?
You cannot force a franchise champion. A franchise champion has no mandatories. It's a designation, right?
Belt or no belt, anybody could force anybody.
No.
So you can't. So you can't. You couldn't force the fight because it's a franchise.
Well, listen. If you don't know about boxing, then
no. You don't want to hold. You don't want to hold the WBC on the fire. Listen, you just don't want to hold the WBC on the fire. Yes, it's a fight that the world want to see. If you ever ask everybody in the chat room right now, they'd be like, Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney is a good fight. But the thing is, you want to see it as all the belts.
Can Charlo force Canelo?
He could ask. Nobody could force like that. Technically, nobody could force anybody to do anything.
Okay. Now, well, listen. If Teofimo forced Devin, does Devin get stripped? If Devin doesn't want to fight him?
If Teofimo Lopez forced Devin, does Devin get stripped?
Yes.
No, he don't.
So what happens?
Nothing happens to Devin Haney. Nothing been happening to Devin Haney. So unless if he gets hurt and they put him on champion reset.
So if Teofimo Lopez petitions the WBC as a franchise champion to fight Devin Haney, does Devin Haney have to fight him or give up the belt?
Fight him.
Fight him. Now.
Yeah, the WBC could alter anything, just like I could fight Linares, right?
Okay. Now.
Is Linares a mandatory?
Listen. How can you?
Damn, you don't want to answer none of my questions.
Listen, because what
is Linares?
What the thing about it is that I know that you guys want to do everything in your power to take the people off the eyes of making the biggest fight happen in boxing, and that's Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, right?
That's what the WBC. That's what the WBC is doing, brother.
But guess what?
That's what the WBC is doing.
Huh?
That's what the WBC is doing. That's what the WBC is doing.
Okay, let me ask you.
Because
let me ask you this then.
Bill, if you're telling me if
petition, did Teofimo Lopez petition to the WBC to put him in that position that he's in?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Huh?
That's what I heard.
Okay, so there you go, right there.
Okay.
There you go, right there. So he could have not.
So it's all about everything is about petitioning. Just say I petition to fight Abdullah for the interim, knowing that you was not gonna fight Lomachenko. Anybody could petition to anything. But this is what I'm saying. If y'all the chaser, he's the guy. He's the most accomplished lightweight right now. Y'all supposed to be chasing him. If y'all the bosses,
okay.
y'all have a lead. Y'all have wait. Y'all have more leeway as a boss. Y'all have more leeway as a boss. I'm just gonna say it. As a boss, y'all have more leeway than he has leeway. Okay. You the one that presented the $4 million. Not they didn't present that $4 million.
Is he the most paid lightweight?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is. So stop saying about the most accomplished, because how can you be the most
accomplishment wise with the hardware, with the fights, with fighting, with fighting, challenging fights? Yes, he's the most accomplished one.
That's why we say if he's the most accomplished, and you feel like that is the case, then let's make the fight happen.
I know, Bill. That's a good. That's a good fight. I would like to see Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez.
Like it, brother.
No, I would like to. No, I would like to see that fight. Okay, well, I already said in the beginning, I wouldn't shame. I wouldn't say he needs to do this, because the WBC has ensured that he doesn't need to go down to fight the champion that's under Teofimo Lopez in the lightweight division in their respective belt federation. This is why the WBC water it down. He don't feel the need to chase a belt that is under him. He don't need the feel. That's the WBC's fault. That's what I'm saying. And you're not holding them under fire. You're giving them the pass.
No, what I'm saying is, so he doesn't need to fight. He doesn't feel that he needs to fight anyone under him. Okay. That's okay. All right.
That's how the WBC put it. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Listen.
Yes or no, Bill? Did the WBC made it look no? Why the Mauricio Sudamon calling him undisputed? That did not devalue Bill Devin Haney. No, answer the question. Please answer this question for the people out there. Did the WBC stating that Teofimo Lopez is undisputed, did that devalue Devin Haney's status as a champion? Yes or no?
Half of the people say it did. Half of the people say it didn't. That's the only reason why I said that I think that it's up for dispute, and the only way to make a true undisputed is they fight.
Did the WBC devalued Devin Haney as a champion?
With some people, they feel like that, and some people that they don't.
What do you feel?
Not everyone feels that way, and that's why I think, and different than a Terrence Crawford or a Usyk, when everything was totally undisputed. That's why I feel that it's an undisputed. Now I'm saying this. I'm saying this. Okay. Hold on.
Nah, you go.
Hold on. Did the WBC ask Teofimo to be a franchise champion, or did he ask to be franchise champion?
Franchise champion or not, in the end of the day, that's the belt. That's the
hold on. I'm asking, did Teofimo Lopez ask and Lomachenko ask? Because I have it on Fred's on Barbershop.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you the answer. He needed to ask for that franchise. You know why he needed to ask for that franchise? Because Mauricio Sudamon, the WBC, said that the guy that holds the franchise, that's the supreme champion. He needed to take that franchise tag away from Lomachenko to really cement it that he is the WBC supreme champion. He needed to do that.
Okay, now What I'm saying is that both
now the WBC, the WBC,
both of them asked for to be franchised, and if Devin was to ask to be franchised, no one would have action at him either, right? No one would be able to. No, he could do whatever he want to do too, and then fight whoever. But that's not the way that the people want to see it, man. The people want to see the best fight happens, and the franchise tags.
If y'all keep giving the WBC a pass, they're gonna keep with the shenanigans. Look, if you keep on giving the WBC a pass, as y'all in position to call it how it is, the WBC is gonna keep playing the shenanigans they're playing. They're gonna keep playing the shenanigans because nobody's holding them to the fire.
Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Little old Punch Drunk can't do it by himself.
It's okay for him to take the tag from him, from the franchise. Don't get me wrong. Okay, it's okay. Let's say that he took the tag from him, right? But the true meaning of franchise champion and the language and the spirit of what Lomachenko did, it was to make the biggest fight happen for all the belts, right? Right? That's what we're saying, right? So in the spirit of a franchise champion, right? In the spirit of a franchise champion, then with the 4 belts that he has, franchise, WBA, WBO, and IBF, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's 5 belts now and not 4. If you're saying the one being the supreme belt in the franchise, so that meant that it takes 5 belts. Whether Teo wants to clean it up and do the right thing, then that falls on him. If he wants to keep spinning the narrative that the people don't want to see the fight, right? That's not the option that I'm gonna go. That's not the lane that I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna say we're comfortable with just the WBC belt and we're just comfortable just defending our mandatories, right? Do you feel that he is the best fighter in the division?
Do I feel like Teo is?
Yeah.
Of course. Everybody knows that.
We'll see. Well, that's what I'm saying is. And we asking for the best fighter in the division.
Teofimo Lopez, who defeated Lomachenko and is the undisputed lightweight champion without any questions. He's the ruler on that division.
Right. And yeah, I agree with you, Mauricio.
Okay. So let's take that.
Is that false advertising?
Okay. No. Let's take that.
Is that false advertising by WBC?
Okay. No, let's take that and say then
Is that false advertising by the WBC, Bill? Is that false advertising? Was Mauricio Sotomayor wrong?
No, listen, what I'm going to tell you is let's say that he is the franchise champion, he's the ruler. Well, let your next move be your best move and pick Devin Haney, because that's what the people want to see. You can't continue to just dance around and then say, okay, you got it. You did it on ESPN, right? You made it big. I'm not going back on it. Only thing I'm saying is not next, but now. I'm not saying what happened in the past. I'm saying the fight that the people want to see right now. And now the true ruler in the division says that you have to. So wait a minute. The true ruler in the division, instead of colluding and making the fight that the people want to see, you colluded and made the least favorite fight that the people wanted to see. That's the least fight.
Okay. But it wouldn't legitimize him as not being undisputed, because you won't go against what the you won't go against Bill, you won't go against what the WBC is stating. So you know what? You agree with Mauricio Sotomayor. Teofimo Lopez is undisputed, right?
Well,
do you agree with that? Yes or no?
The thing about it is we cannot eat undisputed, right? We cannot drive undisputed. We cannot sleep on undisputed, right? That doesn't mean shit. The undisputed is over with, right? Make the biggest fight and the best fight that the people want to see now.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
You know what I mean? All that other shit don't make any difference. And I knew, and just like Mauricio, I was assured by Mauricio that the rubber would meet the road. If that guy wants to fight, he was put in the position to fight Devin Haney. Right?
Okay, so let's put it like this. All right, so let's clean it up then. So this fight, Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, is not really for who's the best. It's not really for the dispute of who's undisputed. It's because that's the fight at lightweight that people most want to see.
Well, that's the fight that Devin. Listen, that's the fight that Devin.
Belt or no belt. That's the best fight at lightweight.
Well, that's the fight that Devin wanted to fight in the WBC tournament. That's the fight that Devin wanted to fight before any of them had hardware. And what Teofimo Lopez said was the time is going to come, right? And it's going to be for some belts. and we're going to make it happen, right? He didn't want to fight then, and he didn't want to fight in the tournament. And now that they have the belts, Devin has some hardware, but you're saying it doesn't mean anything, right?
That's what WBC is saying.
Okay.
That's what WBC is saying.
Guarantee this, though.
That's what WBC, right? That's what the WBC. Don't say that I'm not saying anything. I'm saying that the WBC, by saying that Teofimo Lopez is undisputed, is watering down your belt. So I want you to check the WBC, but you're not willing to do it for almost an hour. You're not willing to do it. So I'm just taking for what it is.
The thing that I'm saying most is that what makes him the undisputed is because
nobody's seen it like that, Bill. You could say it, and nobody's seen it like that. Nobody's seen it like that.
No, this
only the haters. That's it.
Listen. Okay, that's why I'm saying is it's half and half, right?
It's no half.
Okay, well, it's enough people. It's enough people that don't believe that he's the undisputed champion, right? And it's people that believe he is the undisputed champion. That's why, for the first time since this whole thing has been kicked, this whole franchise thing and everything has been kicked.
Yes, sir.
That it's up for dispute. You see what I'm saying?
The man of the organization that y'all pay sanctioning fees to thinks that he's undisputed. So forget what Punch Drunk says. Forget what everybody in the chat. Forget about what the half and a half says. The man or the organization, the board that y'all pay y'all sanctioning fees to says that Teofimo Lopez is undisputed. So I don't know what's the sanctioning fees really going to. I know champions get more money as being champions. Is a good business deal. Whatever y'all put in that pocket in your pocket is good.
Can I ask you a question, Punch? Is Devin Haney a world champion?
That's what the WBC says.
Okay, good. Now, is Kambosos a champion?
No, he's not a champion right now. No.
Okay, so a true unification of all the belts of a champions against champions trumps mandatories.
Yeah, I mean Gervonta Tank Davis is the champion too, but he's not the super champion.
Okay, is Devin is
Devin is the regular WBC champion. He's the regular WBC
world champion. Okay, good. Now, is George Kambosos a champion?
No, he's not. He's just IBF mandatory.
That's the only reason why we're asking for the fight, brother. Is because Devin is a champion, and what champions do is they ask to fight other champions, brother. And I just want you to have a good night because we've been cooking for an hour and a half, and I promise Aki, you know what I'm saying, to go on there, and have a good night.
I want you to go over there and be like, yo, Punch Drunk serve me some good food up here. Punch Drunk, you go over there.
Yeah. You know you fucked up. You got that shit. You know what you got? You know what you got, bro? You got that shit eating sandwich look on your face, like you just ate a whole shit sandwich.
If you think so.
What I mean? Yeah. Because you keep glancing over there.
Let me comb your beard from right here. Hold on. Let me brush your beard from right here, son.
You ate a whole shit sandwich tonight, good brother. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. You ate that one with extra mayo and mustard.
Hey, tell me because I don't have it. What is the chat saying before I go?
Oh, what?
What is the chat saying before I go? Because I can't see it.
Oh, they saying Fortuna. They saying Bill is capping. Bill is ducking. Eddie Hearn is the truth. Bill needs to shave. Okay. No. Oh, right. Before you go.
Hey, listen. Then let me tell you. Now the chat knows. The chat knows. I don't.
Haney versus T.O. Anthony Taylor.
Listen, I can't see the chat, but I know Punch is he's full of shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I was good. I came over. You know what I'm saying?
No, but let me ask it. One more question, quick.
I promise you. I promise you, because he called. I gotta go. I don't want to stand him up over there.
Oh, right. That's what's up. Peace. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen. Look, y'all. I'm just keeping it real, man. I just could be real, bro. I know these other people, they like to play the suck up game. I admire Bill as a dad and putting his son in position. I believe they have the position to be a real trailblazer, in the game and change it up and evolve the game. Like I believe that these young fighters right now, They know their worth, and this is why you see Teofimo Lopez going to purse bid. This is why you see Edgar Berlanga already saying that you better pay me right now. Right now. This is why Ryan Garcia, a lot of people was mad at Ryan Garcia just because he knew his value. And then he got to the fight like Luke Campbell, and he needed to prove something, but everybody was mad at him throughout the summer that he's ducking this and he's ducking that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, there's people out there that know their worth. Don't be mad because people know their worth. That's all. Don't be mad at that. You wouldn't like anybody out here telling y'all what's y'all worth or what you value. You set that value. You understand what I'm trying to say? So all I'm saying is that the WBC has gotten a pass from the Haneys. That's the problem. If WBC is saying that Teofimo Lopez is undisputed, the franchise is the supreme champion in their belt federation at lightweight, why are people dying and expecting for Teo to look at the regular champion? Because that's the way the WBC has made it out to be. It's not me. It's not you. It's not Teofimo Lopez fans. It's not Devin Haney's fans. It's not Eddie. It's the WBC. So if the WBC gets the pass from everybody else, guess what? There is nothing to shame. If you're paying sanctioning fees as a champion and Mauricio Sudamon, because what he's saying, people are saying, oh, Mauricio Sudamon can say anything. Whatever Mauricio Sudamon is saying is because they have voted in from the board. The board says the same thing that Mauricio Sudamon is saying. Just behind closed door. You don't know everybody on the board. And what you probably don't want to say is that being a champion, you get money. Just like Mauricio Sudamon said. Don't be mad. He's getting money. He's getting more money with us than anything because it's about money, really. There's other fighters that do fight for the money. It's still prize fighting, and I believe that everybody should be compensated the way they should. And then there's others. That fight for the glory. Yes, for the purse, but also for the glory and accomplishment, like Oscar Valdez. Like Teofimo Lopez, he didn't have to fight Vasily Lomachenko. Like Jason Rosario did not have to fight Jamel Charlo right away. These other people that go for glory, that go for accomplishment, because in the end of the day, regardless, we're not getting money as fans, but legacy reigns supreme. So if the people that you pay money to, you're paying money as a champion, but the guy that you're paying money to is telling you, well, you know what, you're not undisputed. It's this man right here. He's the supreme champion. I'm just letting you know. But you paying money. Don't be mad at us for saying undisputed. Yes, and I understand that the other belt federation has to recognize this belt. But at the same time, I know common sense. That's what I'm saying. We're here also to evolve the sport of boxing. It's not to keep on with the BS. We know there's a lot of BS going on in the sport of boxing. I'm not saying that we need to preserve the franchise belt. There's a lot of things that's going wrong in the sport of boxing that feels and looks wrong in the sport of boxing. It's not only the belts. It's not only the franchise. It's not only the Super WBA title, but it's also the ranking system in which today there could be somebody ranked number 13 and then the next month he's ranked number 3 and he never fought for anything because it's all about petitioning. The Devin Haney's and the Abdullahi petition to fight for the interim title knowing they're not going to be mandated by Lomachenko. They put the other team, Lomachenko petition or whatever petition to have the franchise. And the TO petition to be a franchise or whatever. Everybody's petitioning. The belts overshadows the ranking system as well. And I just telling y'all people to wake up. It's just not only the belts, but it's also the ranking system. It's all rigged. If the promotional company has the most money, guess what? You're going to be ranked. Promoters got relationship with the belt federation. They're gonna put their fighters or the high invested fighters in position. The sad part about it is that us hardcore boxing fans, This guy is ducking. This guy is not undisputed. If the dude is telling the whole world, the WBC is telling you and I that this man is undisputed, you want to say he's not undisputed. He's not the real champion. It doesn't matter what you say. You got to listen to what Mauricio Sulaiman got to say. Hate it or love it. That's the boss. That's the presidente. I don't like Joe Biden, but he's the presidente. A bunch of people ain't like Donald Trump, but he's the presidente. He's the presidente, my friend. You might not like your job, but the president is the president. And you gotta go by the rules and the protocols. If they say this is the supervisor, god damn it, I don't give a damn you don't like a supervisor. If he says that's the manager, and that's your manager. And if you don't like it, you know what you do? You get the hell out of that fucking job. If before the tournament, Mauricio Sulaiman said he is not, nobody's going to be, Lomachenko is not going to be mandated. Guess what Teofimo Lopez did? I'm going to the IBF. I'm getting to Lomachenko because at the end of the day, they wanted to get the man. Lomachenko was the man. Devin Haney, in my opinion, looking from the outside in as a fan, should have gotten to the IBF because even in the IBF, he was ranked higher in the IBF than Teo at that time. He would have got Nakatani. He would have got Richard Comey. And then eventually, October 17 could have been Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. But Teofimo Lopez went and strived for glory. He went to get the man. The man was Vasyl Lomachenko, who's regarded pound for pound. 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. He got him. He attained glory. He earned it. And now he's the top dog at the lightweight division. And I don't give a damn if you like it or not. Those are the mother effing facts. Fan or not, those are the facts. And it seems like in the sport of boxing, nobody likes facts because everybody is so in tune into believing in a lie because people rather be comfortable with the lie. They don't like to see. You know what you saw? You saw Teofimo Lopez beating Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what you didn't see? Vasyl Lomachenko not losing to anybody. You saw you know what you saw? Vasyl Lomachenko beating Luke Campbell for the WBC. You know what you saw? WBC elevated Lomachenko. You know what you heard? The WBC saying that he is undisputed. That's what you heard. That's what you seen. You don't like facts. That's your problem. That is your problem. You don't like facts. The same thing with Wilder and Fury. I'm a Wilder fan. Yes, I am. But damn it, what I saw was he got his shit beaten out of him, bro. That's the facts. It's time for you, mother effers, to learn and to appreciate facts. 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 Stop being beta males out there, man. Facts, bro. It's so fucking easy to identify facts. You're seeing it, you're hearing it, but you so delusional, you don't like facts. It's a problem. In society, people don't like facts. If your lady tells you, yo, you're not satisfying me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got a big peepee. I am satisfying you. Are you still in tune with your big peepee, maybe? But your lady is not satisfied with your peepee. She's not satisfied. But I'm packing though. I'm packing though. But baby, I did the thing that you like. And she's saying, I don't like it. You really didn't make me come. Yes, I did make you come. Yes, I did make you come. I did make you come. And now you're not, you know, and your girl's telling you that her ex, which was me, he fucks me better. No, he didn't. He didn't do it better. No, he didn't do it better. You hating, babe. You hating, babe. Those are the facts, man. Can't just be in tune with the facts. It's not, come on, brothers and sisters. It's only facts. It's only facts. Why so many people don't like facts? This shit is really, it's going berserk. We're sad. It's too many sad individuals out there. Too many sad individuals out there. Come on, y'all. The facts shall set y'all free. Come on, y'all. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Facts. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. The most insulting thing is somebody trying to insult your intelligence. It's like when have you ever, I don't know if everybody out there have some kids, but you know when your kid does something wrong, right? And they try to act like they didn't do it, but you caught them already. You know? He just, you understand what I'm trying to say? You know when your kid do something wrong, right? Your kid do something wrong, and you know you caught them, right? You caught them doing something wrong, but they try to insult your intelligence like they ain't do something wrong. Or when you know they effed up in school, but the teacher already called you saying that he was messing, he was, fooling around, he wasn't paying attention in school and stuff like that. And then they come home, you be like, how was school? It was good. I did this and that. And then you just look at it and you get mad because you're like, damn, you really trying to insult my intelligence, bro? Really? Damn, you gonna do it to me, man? You gonna do it to me? Your dad? What's good, bro? Oh. Shit, my fault. I'm waiting. I got it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's good, champ?
Yo, what up, baby?
I'm doing good. How you, my brother?
Like a champ, man. Like a champ. Yo, I'm trying to connect to my MacBook, but I guess I can't, man. It's some bull. Hold on, wait. Maybe I can. Hold on.
Oh, you using the computer?
Oh, I think I got you. Hold on. I think I got you. All right, add me on this one.
All right.
I'm gonna do it right now. All right, I'm gonna get off this one.
All right. All right.
There we go.
There you go, champ. What's good, champ?
What up, baby?
What's good, undisputed champ in the lightweight division?
Yo, I heard you clowning on Bill Haney. This shit had me dying. Yo, check out the merch coming out soon.
Yo, it's hot, man.
Shout out to my guys, Fit Warrior brand. You heard?
Yeah, I know they be doing some good shit. Yeah, that was a good collab right there, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know if anybody peeped, but check this out. Check this shit out. I'll see.
WBC, IBF, WBO, WBA. Champ.
Yo, they're not ready for it, man. I'm telling you, they're not ready for it.
Yeah, what you feel like I was saying? Was I being wrong or what?
No, my pops was telling me you was going off on him, so I started laughing my ass off. So I had to check it in, but then he got off before I could. I like laughing at these guys. They funny, man.
I mean, like yo, I'm just going by facts. We all saw what we saw. We all saw what we saw.
But these are all casuals that be on this. You know, they're not really diehard boxing fans, or they don't really know the game like that. They just go off of because they got Bentleys and fucking and $200,000 chains that they can't really afford. They just go off of, oh man, that's Mayweather, man, that's the champ. In reality, though, they ain't fighting nobody to become the champ. You know, I can't wait for this purse bid. I can't wait, man. Nobody knows, but I know. So the thing is, like, I'm just happy and I'm sitting back. Me and my team, we just sitting back and we just we know what we really worth. And what I'm more anticipated about is just what the networks really got me as, you know.
Yeah.
And then we go from there, you know, and then it's a takeover, you know. Hopefully, you know, I love Top Rank and I love ESPN, you know, even though people are saying that, you know, X, Y, and Z about Top Rank and Todd the Bud and Bob Arum and all that, but you know, it's nothing but, you know, but love, man. It's all love. But at the end of the day, this is business, and people just don't like, you know, how can I say, you know, when you putting your foot down and be like, nah. You know what I'm wearing. Don't hit me with my minimum. The fuck out of here.
Exactly. And I said, how would you pay you? I mean, okay, look, I can understand you was getting paid this when you was just the IBF, but now you got three.
And I don't know. Wait, I just want to know where this whole lie came from with this $4 million from Devin.
Oh, right.
Yo, Moonshine. I'm gonna tell you like this for everybody tuning in, man. So my fight was October 17th, correct?
Yeah.
Today's date is February 23rd. All right, now check this out. These guys had 4 months to throw a contract to me. 4 months. And in those 4 months, we did not get a contract from Tank Davis. We didn't get a contract from Ryan Garcia. We didn't get a contract from Devin Haney. But they expect the undisputed lightweight world champion who has all the belts to come to them.
Facts.
What do they bring to the table? I just want to know, what do they bring to the table? Because I am the WBC super lightweight world champion. I am the WBA super lightweight world champion. I'm the IBF lightweight world champion and the WBO lightweight world champion and the WBO super lightweight world champion, which a lot of people don't even know yet because I got to go pick it up in Puerto Rico. So
okay.
So it's a lot of things, and the Ring magazine.
The lineal.
So the whole thing is like, what do these guys bring? If they wanted to fight me, like we wanted to fight Lomachenko, and we went there and we took another route. Not because we need to fight more fights to get to Loma. No, if we saw 1 or 2 more fights to fight Lomachenko, we took that route. It was because that's who we had to go for. Nobody didn't want to fight Lomachenko. Nobody, you know. And they even they addressed it. They addressed it in openly, you know. But the whole thing is because it's Teofimo Lopez, you know. Everybody got a thing for me, you know what I mean. And I can't wait. But so look, because of the 4 months that these guys had the option to throw a contract at me while I was recovering from my foot, which I had a torn ligament fighting Lomachenko on my right foot, but people don't know about that.
Yeah, surgery.
They never threw a contract. So now the IBF mandated to fight George Kambosos, who is my mandatory. Now, if I don't fight George Kambosos, I have to let go of my IBF world title. So in reality, to everybody out there, get mad at Devin Haney, get mad at Ryan Garcia, get mad at Tank Davis and whoever else y'all want to name that y'all think could beat me, and get mad at them, because I'm not going to throw contracts at these guys for what?
Yeah.
For what? If you want to fight me, I'm the kingpin. You come to the king. The king don't go to another territory. I own the throne. Why do I got to get off my seat? You know, so there's a whole things like that, man. And I can't wait for Thursday because we got the Zone, we got ESPN, we have other networks. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I even heard Triller was going to be in the bid. I heard,
you know, and those are the things. I don't know. You know,
yeah, you don't got to say it all because.
No, you know, I don't know. I think that's the most anticipating part about it. You know, just being rumors, and if that comes to play, you know, that's fantastic.
I think it's effed up that there's a lot of fighters out there that could be talking about money and their value. You hear the Javante Tank Davis, you hear the Mayweather Promotions, you hear everybody talking about money, and as soon as Teofimo Lopez talk about money, wanting to get what he's worth, because we all know that you earn to even talk about how much that you should get paid, now is a problem. Now is a problem that you know your worth. That's the sad thing in life. Like, not even forget about boxing, but even telling somebody else, a person, how much they're worth and value. I think that's a form of disrespect, in my opinion.
The thing is that I guess these guys don't understand. I risk my life in there, and it's not about the money per se. You know, it ain't about the money per se. It's more so about the principle.
Yeah,
that's all. It's all about the principle. You know, I just want to see what everyone else sees me at. Maybe Top Rank's right, or maybe Top Rank's wrong. Yeah. You know, the only way to find out is to put it up on purse bid. So, like I said, man, I'm always gonna gamble myself. I'm always gonna risk. That's who I am. I'm always gonna risk myself. You know what I mean? Because I'm always it's not a risk for me. You know, I went out there and fought the #1 pound for pound during the time, and that was Vasily Lomachenko. And we went out there and we did our thing. We fought Richard Coleman, who was one of the best in power punches in the 135 division. We did our thing. We fought Nakatani, who was a top 10 rated fighter. We did our thing. And the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad, man. I appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody, you know, for the fans and for everybody tuning in, man. I think that it's gonna be great, man. The whole thing, man, I don't flaunt what I wear or what I got.
What do you feel about what do you feel about when you have alluded this in other interviews when you said that if you can't get the Kambosos fight or it's not the money or whatever that you was looking for, that you will want to fight Devin Haney. What could go down in purse bid? Like,
I don't know anything. You know, this is the first time I've done a purse bid. You know what I mean? But I'm just letting my manager, David McWhorter from Split T Management, handle that. You know what I mean? And Bob Aram and Top Rank, you know, and they're just talking to each other. You know what I mean? And they're handling the stuff. And, you know, my manager reports back to me on certain things, and that's about it. But in reality, man, I don't know what's really going on. I'm just, you know, since I've been looking as well, you know, I'm just keeping my tabs just as much as you are, Moonshine. You know, I don't really know. You know what I mean? I don't know. And that's the whole thing. I'm just waiting. You know, my manager's like, no, you know, this is something that we just got to talk about, and we talk about it. And he says, listen, go to purse bid and we see what goes on from there. I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, you know what I'm all about. You know, as long as we make a fight happen. And he told me, you know, these guys never threw a contract at us, so why do I have to go out my way?
Rub said, Punch, tell Tio I got his Undisputed t-shirt, Brooklyn East, New York.
Word up. Yo, this is the new merch. I'm telling y'all. And
where we could get it at? Where we could get the merch?
Exclusive. I had to test it out for a second. You know what I mean? And then y'all can get it on Fit Warrior brand. So ftwrbrand.com. But or on my link, man. I have the link on my socials. However, hasn't came out yet because we're gonna do a little photo shoot and then post it up. So y'all seeing it, and then we'll bring it out. You know, probably by next.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think about George Kambosos though? You
know me? I got him as a fight, man. I think he's a tremendous fighter.
All right, okay.
I think he's a tremendous fighter. You know, the whole thing though is like, nah, he went out there and he fought his way. I mean, to where he's number one in the WBO, I believe, and the IBF. So he's number one in both of those. So he's my mandatory on both sanctionings. So the whole thing now is just you know, I got to get rid of this guy now. And while I do that, this actually gives all these other guys an opportunity to look impressive and look better and to really say, Teofimo, I earned my shot, man. But, you know, until then, that's the thing, man. People criticize me, but everybody used to it. You know, they used to getting fed on a silver spoon. Everybody used to getting fed on a silver spoon. You know, and that's the thing, man. I had to go out there and take it. I eat with my hands, you heard? I eat with my hands. And I'm still eating with my hands. I got the throne, and I'm sitting on it, and I'm gonna make sure that I keep it forever. You know.
And you're doing a hell of a job in staying, you know, in the spotlight. And I think that it is a good fight. The George Kambosos. I know a lot of people don't know too much of him in America, but you know. We know that he does his work with Manny Pacquiao. He's earned his way. He beat Lee Selby, who was a top 10 lightweight. He's earned his way just like you earned your way to get in the position to get the Lomachenko fight, to get the Richard Comey fight. You earned your way just like everybody else has earned their way. The
whole thing is that this, man, with Devin Haney and all these guys, why not let them fight each other?
I don't know.
I mean, me and Loma, those are the top 5 guys, right? And me and Loma fought each other. So what happens to these 3? They could make a Devin Haney Tank Davis fight happen. They could make a Ryan Garcia and Haney fight happen, or whatever Ryan wants to do, whether they're talking about Pacquiao or all that stuff. So what does this really come down to? Teofimo got to fight all of them. I am going to fight all of them. However, they got to show stuff too. To y'all, to the fans, man. I don't know why you guys get on me so much. You know what I mean? But I love it because it's like I already know they're going to say, man, Teofimo's going to trash Kambosos and all this stuff, man. I'm not even gonna watch that fight, but watch on Saturday when I'm fighting. They're gonna watch the fight. You know what I mean? So
exactly the facts is that nobody ever presented you in a contract in the 3 to 4 months that you wasn't ordered yet by the IBF. We just gotta put it out there so if people can
say like this though. Y'all telling me I'm ducking Devin Haney So y'all telling me, but I didn't duck Lomachenko. So you're telling me Devin Haney is better than Lomachenko, who's number one pound for pound, three weight class division champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, back to back from 2008 and 2012. You're telling me that I had a duck? So I'm ducking Devin Haney, who is an email world champion from the WBC. He should actually be giving praises and thanks to Mauricio for even acknowledging him as a regular world champion. For not even fighting anyone. Check the stats, gents.
They acknowledge you as undisputed.
But the thing is, like, I don't even like talking about this kid because he hasn't even done anything yet. And the thing is, like, he's so mad. The man's so mad. People get mad when they don't get what they want. Just like everybody here. They get mad when they don't get what they want. Look, I'm going to talk my shit when it comes to boxing. I'm going to be cocky when it comes to boxing. However, outside of sport, man, I'm different. But, you know, when people talk to me about it, you know, they say, man, Teofimo, you ain't, man, I thought you was cocky. I am cocky. You know, I'm confident. That's really what it comes down to when I'm in that ring. Outside of it, different, yo. It's crazy, man.
Look, I've been saying this for, I mean, look, the facts is that you did what you had to do to be in the position where you at today. No matter haters can say whatever they want to do. The facts are facts. There's a lot of people out there that's delusional and just they'd rather be comfortable with the lie. You know? I mean, I speak it how the way it is, and when it comes to the WBC Mauricio Sudamon have stated you're undisputed. So, I mean, those are the facts that we get from the WBC. We seen what you did, and I know that you're looking to fight the winner of Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez. Those are your goals. So if people just by the way that you've been talking, the way that you've been running your career, 16 fights already accomplishing what you accomplished. The Mike Tyson, the Zab Judas, the Manny Pacquiao, all of them give you the props as being undisputed. You're looking to fight the harder fight when it's in terms of that you want the winner in 140 of Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. I
don't need a tune-up fight at 140. Those are my tune-up fights at 140. Those are my tune-up fights at 140. I don't care how people look at it, man. Everybody want to be like how Teofimo does. I could give him lessons on takeover one-on-one lessons on everybody on how to make I'm telling you, they don't even know what's coming on Thursday. I know my worth. And I know that everybody in all the networks know my worth. The real ones I know. So, you know, everybody going to see on Thursday. And I can't wait, man. The whole thing is like, I just do it. I let that be talked and I let that be known. You know, yeah, man, I think this is great, man. This is great to see everybody, man. Yeah, they all my tune-ups, man. I'll be honest with y'all.
So everybody at the lightweight is tune-up fights for you?
My 140, any winner from Josh Taylor to Ramirez, they my tune-up fight. They my tune-up fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a statement.
Them guys, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. They ain't got that. Yo, the eyes don't lie, man. I can tell y'all this over and over again, man. They shook. They all shook. I mean, and I'll be real with that, man. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna eat your heart. I'm gonna eat your heart, just like I took Loma's heart. That boy ain't got no heart. I took it. Just like for everybody out there, man. When you fed on a silver spoon your whole life, and when the real come in real, then they know, and then the shit hit them, and they're like, "Oh shit, this is real life. Oh shit, this is my life. I need to save my life. So I need to run. I need to survive." But the thing is like you can't when you're in that ring with me. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna take your head off. And that's it, man. I mean, yo, I don't care how they look at it and how you want to cut it, slice it, dice it. This is just real. And I'm going to say it, man. They could say what they want. I guarantee you, when those guys fight, watch them move up to 147 and drop all those belts. Ain't nobody going to want to fight me. Those guys at 140 are not going to want to fight me. So I'm going to have to go and collect them myself and fight the guys I got to fight.
So you say if Jose Ramirez beats John Taylor,
they're going to drop them belts. They're going to drop them belts. And I bet my next check on it, they'll drop them belts because I can't curse. Ooh, I was but they cat, man. I'm telling you, they cat. All of them, man. And I can't wait when that time comes, man. I want Devin to succeed. I want Tank to succeed. I want them to do their thing because if they ever reach to my limit and they reach to my level, because I already surpassed them. But the thing is, like, when they get to where, all right, now we can fight because you got somewhat of notoriety off of it. Okay, we're going to do that. Ooh, I can't wait. Man, I'm going to tell you, they talk all that smack. Yeah, put them ducks on it because I guarantee you I'm about to make a buck on it on Thursday. So, yo, eat a dick, all of y'all. All y'all eat a dick. Man, y'all support the fake because y'all fake.
Yeah, yo, but you know, you can focus on the podcast. You got a lot of fans. You got a lot of fans that support you.
Man, yo, I love them, man.
You got a lot of fans that support you.
Love them, man.
A lot of this also, man, when it comes to, especially in the YouTube, a lot of these things are also narrative pushing. You know, narrative pushing. You know, they're trying to just shame you to do something that their fighter couldn't do or wasn't willing to do. That's what it is. But if we're boxing fans and we always want to be, we always frustrated because we don't see fighters challenging themselves. We got Teofimo Lopez out there challenging himself because you ain't had to fight Lomachenko. You didn't have to. You could have fought an easy fight, especially around this pandemic. You shouldn't have to take a pay cut, but you won it for glory because you know that legacy reigns supreme, and us real boxing fans respect that.
You got to earn your stripes. You know what I mean? And you got to go out there. That's why I'm highly respected by Canelo, by Andre Ward, by all those top guys from the Hall of Fame. They all respect me because they know what I'm doing. I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it the rightful way. I'm going out there and I'm taking it. You know what I mean? I'm going out there. I ain't getting these you know, these little crumbs and everything. Nah, they in line trying to do it in a very nice maneuvering way. That's why they got these other belts, regular champion, diamond champion, all these other things. Nah, I'm gonna go over there and they in line, and I'm gonna skip that line, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take that shit, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna walk away just like that. And they all gonna look and they're all mad like this, man.
Look at that.
Take something from it. Take some pointers from it. I'm trying to give them some. If anything, I'm dropping dimes on the new generation, but yet they hating on it because they ain't the ones. They're like, man, I want to be next. Nah, man, why, man, why? And the thing's like, you just gotta wait your turn. I had to wait my turn respectfully and humbly. I had to wait my turn. So what you think? Devin Haney
or Ryan, we already know Ryan beat Luke Campbell, but what do they have to do? You want them to do more. What do they have? What do you want to see them do next to get a shot?
Just fight a live body. That's it. Luke Campbell is shot. For him to even drop Ryan Garcia in the second round and everybody's cheering on Ryan for even getting up, which I've never seen that shit before in my life. But the thing is, like, you could tell he's shot. He couldn't even finish him. Any one of us, and well, not Haney. Haney got fucking pillow hands. But whether it was me or Tank, if we had dropped Garcia, that boy ain't coming back to life.
Yeah.
He ain't coming back to life. It's just point blank, period. It's just point. But look what Luke did. He just waited and he shot. You can tell who's shot and who's not.
We got JD Space Ramirez and that drunk rat on Teal is BS. Teal bad blood fight with Ramirez a must see.
Absolutely, I think that it's a great fight, yo. But the whole thing is that he got to worry about his next guy, and that's George Taylor. You know what I mean?
And I actually,
but them guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, come on, man, they fooling all y'all. They fooling all y'all, man. This is so crazy shit. They're gonna drop them belts after they become undisputed, and they're gonna move up to 147 because they're gonna want Crawford or Ramirez or Taylor to fight each other. That's it. And I'm telling y'all straight up, I already know what's going on. So the thing is, like, what's up? And if they do stay, great. Even easier, just one more fight, 2 more fights, 3 more fights in. That's it, yo. Back to back, undisputed. Yo, but the whole thing is like, I don't care what they say. When I get in there and I show them, I'm like, what's up? What up? What up with it?
Facts.
And then they see it. Oh, shit. I don't care if I'm 23. What the fuck that mean? My heart bigger than all of them. I'm a lion, yo. They don't know that, though. They don't know that yet, man.
I mean, you're proven. You're proven. Come on. So we already know what we saw. Can you answer a couple questions?
Of course. I was on ESPN just now doing a couple questions.
Oh, how'd that go? How'd that go?
Oh, fantastic, yo. Fantastic. I'm blessed, man. I know you gotta promote yourself. I'll tell it like this, man, to all the young fighters out there that are either tuning in or y'all recording this, don't say no to any interviews. All right. Remember this, you're a brand. All right, you're a brand. You got to market yourself. Even, man, I remember even when I was tired on fight weeks, drained, I was like, man, just give me some coffee and I'll do this. I may not be the first guy in the media room, but I'll damn sure be the last one out of there while cutting weight. And I hate cutting weight. You know what I mean? Why?
How I know it was hard for you to make the. I mean, not hard for you, but you said that you've been there for like 7 years already in the lightweight division. So how do you feel? Do you feel like you could stay there 2 more fights, or is George Kambosos and that's it? You're out. Like they gotta chase. They gotta chase you.
Right now I'm at 151, so we gotta wait and see.
Oh, so you good.
I've been working out. I'm still training. While I was having the boot on, and I'm still working to this day. And I'm over here without no fight date yet. Without no fight date, and I'm still training.
I'm gonna put one of my a great supporter of yours, Rap Star. He wanna ask you a question. I'm gonna put him right here. Rap Star, go ask Tio your question right here.
Oh shoot. Yo, you Mike, my man. Ooh, hey. I can't hear him. He's Mike.
Rap Star.
Yo, Tio, can you hear me, my brother?
I hit you, my man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm a big fan of yours, man, from England, man. It's late over here. I stayed up when I saw you. You're a man chasing legacy. You're an old school fighter doing what old school fighters used to do. And I just want you to clean this up for the boxing world. If you don't fight Kambosos, do you lose your IBF title, Tio?
Yes, I do. 100%. Because it's my mandatory. I have to lose I have to let go of my IBF world title.
So this is a must happen fight, right?
It has to be. If not, then it takes away that whole acknowledgement for Devin Haney on making that fight happen for undisputed when I'm already undisputed, So yeah, it does. It takes away all of that by giving up my IBF. And if I give up one of my belts, I'm moving up to 140.
So let me just clean up the mess then, Tio, because a lot of the fans are confused because of the WBC shenanigans. So this is a fight that has to happen so that you don't lose your title for the IBF. Now, what I'm asking you as a brother, is this a fight that when you win this fight, or I know that you are going to win because a lot of fans think you are going to win. If you win this fight, are you looking to go to 140 or are you going to stay at 135?
I can say at 135 again. Just to knock one of these, it's so funny. I'm the king of the division. They want to announce the 4 kings. It's so funny. However, yeah, absolutely. It could be at 35 and it could be at 140. But we just gotta wait and see.
Hold on, Rap Star. I'm gonna put another question for HLD. I'm gonna put you in the back. Good looking out, HLD. What would you like to ask Teofimo Lopez?
Man, a big time fan, Tio. Gotta say, man, I'm proud of your youth of what you're doing. I know how you represent yourself outside of the ring. That's also very admirable. My man, stay on these motherfucking necks on these fools, man. That's all I'm saying. Keep your foot on the fucking necks, bro. They talking all this shit and man, nobody knows what you done. They don't want to see what you done. They don't want to accept what you done. 16-0. Back to back top 10 ranked fighters. 2 of them champions. About to fight number 8 ranked fighter. And these people are ducking everybody, but they're saying that Teal's ducking. Yo, that fool that was on the show just before saying that you ducking his son when he's right now ducking Fortuna, man. You see, does that make sense? Does that make sense? You know what I mean? He wants to fight the next Gamboa, which is Linares, bro. 35-year-old guy. Come on, man. So here we go, man. Stay on their necks, Teal. All I gotta say, man, we proud of you, man. Keep on doing what you're doing. I got no questions to say. The man answered everything that needs to be said. Just keep on doing what you're doing, man, and I look forward to you doing your thing. Yeah, one thing everybody need to understand, the man right now is doing like NBA players and NFL players. They want to get their worth, they go against the team owners. Right now, he's going against the grain. He's going to get his paid, and he deserves his due. After everybody else, he's going to get what he deserves, and that's how he's got to do. Yo, man, God bless you. God bless your pops, your family, and keep on doing what you do, my man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. One love, man. Appreciate you.
Good looking at HLD. Yeah, man, yo. Yeah, tell you got fans, bro. You got a lot of people that really support you, my brother.
Oh no, of course. I mean, the real gonna recognize the real, and the thing is, I'm just going out there doing my thing, and I'm gonna stand on it. My whole thing is like beating Lomachenko. I set the tone for all the new generation behind me, and right now, some head people don't like that, and some head people don't like that I'm standing on my feet about it, and I'm saying no, that's not how it's gonna work, and they get mad. People don't like the answer no. I
know, yeah, and he made it
when all they had to do was be nice about it.
Yeah.
After I won and I beat Lomachenko, you know what happened? It turned into a fucking funeral. It turned into a funeral. So you know what? People gonna get what they deserve. And the whole thing is like, look, man, I'm confident in what I do because I speak it out to the universe and I speak it out to my creator, man. And for everybody that don't understand, look, man, when times were hard and everything was against me, worse than Oscar Valdez, all I said was like, I'm here for a reason. I said, God don't make no mistakes. If he gave me this opportunity right now during these times and tough times, I'm going to take it. So when that time comes and Devin Haney's up and is Javante Davis up or whoever is up and they come, I'm going to be like, all right, I understand, God. You want these guys? All right, I'm going to take them out. All right, cool. I got you. Say less. The whole thing is like, hey, but this is good. This is really good. At 23 years young, yo. 23
and you could have done it at 22 if it wasn't for the pandemic, May 30th.
Yeah, it would have been May 30th, Madison Square Garden. 20,000 fans.
Yo, they already opened up. Well, they're going to open up Madison Square Garden on the 23rd. On the 23rd,
they opened up. I think today, yeah. But it's only 10% of the past.
20%, 20 to. But it's gonna be, but they say it's gonna be 50% though. They're trying to push it. They're trying to fight here in New York. They're trying to push it to 50%. Do you think your next fight is gonna be MSG New York City?
Oh,
New York City, Teofimo Lopez, the Mecca.
My whole thing is gonna either be in South Florida or it's gonna be in New York.
Those are both of your homes.
Or it could be in Dallas, Texas, at the Cowboy Stadium. There's a lot of options right now. I set the tone, man. I'm thankful though. I had to go out there and get it. You know what I mean? I had to go out there and earn my stripe.
Yeah, I feel you. What do you feel about when Bob Arum in his recent interview said that you try to collude with George Kambosos, but it wasn't illegal? But I said, yo, fighters should do that. Like fighters don't gotta wait.
I haven't talked to him. I haven't spoke to his promoter, who is Lou DiBella. I haven't spoken to none of those guys. I don't talk to nobody. I've been on my own, yo. As a fighter, I'm just going out there and training, and I know my worth, and that's why I got my manager, David McWhorter, and my team. They doing their work, you know. And all I'm doing is sitting back, not really sitting back, working out, getting ready because I know I'm fighting soon. That's all. But nah, ain't nobody colluding with nobody. The fuck? and if that's the truth, then where's the facts? Show it. Where is it? Because there's no facts here. The whole thing is that everybody's just trying to point the finger at Teofimo because Teofimo's right now.
You the top dog. I want a question right here for Black and Brown Boxing.
Teofimo, what's up, man?
What up, baby? How you doing?
Good, brother. Hey, first and foremost, I just want to say congratulations on an amazing year, brother. Becoming undisputed champion.
Thank you.
Hey, I gotta give you none but love and respect, brother, to give you your credit because I was one of these dudes out here doubting you, bro. I was, man. And you proved me wrong, brother. And it feels better now to represent you and to support you because I doubted you at first. So my respect for you is coming from a real place. You earned my respect. I didn't just come into this sport of boxing, you know, a fan of yours from day one. I didn't, brother. You've earned me, bro. You've earned my respect. And I had to hit Punch Drunk up and say, you got to let me on, Punch. I got to give this kid his respect. He deserves it. He deserves it. All the hate you're getting out here, bro, that's bullshit. It's all bullshit, bro. You're the man. You call the shots. You do what you want to do, brother. And real boxing fans, we got your back, bro. We got your back, Tio.
That's one, baby. That's one. I appreciate that. And thank you for being real about it and coming up to it about it and saying it how it is, man. I appreciate you for that. And it is what it is. It's what comes with it. And but I'm very thankful, man. I'm thankful for the blessings that I got. And man, I can't wait for this year. We're trying to fight 3 times this year, and it'll probably be with one of those queens that they got in my division. And then you know, at 140, we face the undisputed champion there if they don't move up. And you know, we just do our thing.
Hey, I nicknamed you the baby goat, brother. You're the baby goat right now, man. And I got nothing but I see nothing but good things for you, man. I don't see no one around in your weight class from 130 to 140. I don't see nobody beating you, brother. I really don't, man. I really don't see nobody's skill set can compare to yours inside the ring. And I just see nothing but good things, man.
Thank you. I think the whole thing, man, what I'm trying to do is just bring back boxing to what it was originally and how it was originated as, you know, the best fight the best. and just go out there and you just you got to take it, man. Hey, all these guys are used to hand picks because of Mayweather. Mayweather did all that, you know, and they want to be money. They want to be money Mayweather and make these hundreds of millions, but they don't want to earn it and fight.
They don't want to be pretty boy like you said in that post fight.
Yeah, you got to be pretty boy first, man. And that's why on this Thursday, the 25th of February, everybody's gonna realize, and that's just we're just scratching the surface with that, man. But I thank God for it, man. I thank my creator. But yo, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I see you with your what is that Giants cap on?
Yeah, San Francisco Giants, man. Yep.
Yes, sir. I see you, man.
Thank you, my bro. Thank you, Black and Brown. I appreciate
you, brother. Thank you.
High low in the building. Good looking out. Teofimo Lopez, the man that would change the boxing forever. Thank you. I appreciate it, my brother. Hello, dímelo. Y dímelo, ¿qué tú le vas a decir a los latinos allá? De tu gente, Honduras in the building. We still they gotta give you the key to Honduras. Dímelo, ¿qué va a pasar allá?
Oye, ya tú sabes, serio, coño. Vamos a hacerlo, pero con tiempo, tú sabes, con todo este coronavirus and everything. Pero con tiempo, vamos a ir allá con todos los títulos y celebrar con toda mi gente allá. El catracho, el gringo catracho, ya tú sabes.
Así, igualmente, así mismito, díselo así. Yo, Brooklyn, hey, even in the Barclays Center, because you from Brooklyn, imagine.
Word,
I know MSG is your home. MSG is your home, but imagine that also in Brooklyn. That would be.
Yo, I went out there when DSG was fighting and everything, yo, and it's crazy, man. I love the New York atmosphere always. It's just different, man. I love the fans. I love the peoples out there, yo. They real, man. They be smoking their thing and out loud and don't even care. And I love it, yo. That's what it is, man. We don't care. We don't care what people really say. We just go out there and do our work.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna say like this: how much fans that I don't think that you know the gully fans you got in New York. Yeah, I remember. Yo, people be hating on you on this YouTube circuit. Yo, there be people hitting me up. They be like, yo, y'all know I seen you T.O. in your channel. Yo, let him know if you want some backup. He come out here in New York. Ain't nobody gonna touch no T.O. You got heart. I'm telling you, bro. You got goons out here that you don't even know that will protect you, my brother. You're protected out here. I'm telling you straight up like that. No cap. You're protected, my brother. They love you out here in New York City.
It's all about respect, you heard? It's all about that, and I think that they all show that I'm a real one, And the whole thing is like that, man. So, of course, man, I'm always going to rep hard for my peoples, man, out there in New York and Brooklyn all day, BK, Sunset Park. You already know. I mean, that's just all the things, man. I'm very hard on that. So I'm definitely always going to support. I'm supporting all my peoples out and everywhere. And, man, it's a takeover. This is just the beginning, man. And during this pandemic. Yeah, we still in the pandemic, you know what I mean? We still on that. So the whole thing, man, I don't even know where we go from here. Really, sky's the limit, man. There's no limit to Teofimo, and I think that's the thing that people are scared about. People don't want to see me do what I do. People don't even know yet,
Yo, put it like this, man. If
they all talk. I guarantee you, by the end of this year, I'm gonna be hitting some high 8 figures. Si Dios quiere, that's my goal.
Hey.
And what I'm gonna do with it?
Vamos a orar por eso también.
I already got my financial advisor. I got Takeover Promotions. It's just a lot of things already in line in order, and I thank God for it. I'm not out here showing off $100,000 chains and all that stuff or $300,000 cars. Nah, man, you lose 30% the moment you drive off with it.
Exactly. These guys, you know the value of money. You know the value of money. You know the value of money early.
Their money. They gotta act rich, but they broke. That it's the lifestyle. That's why I don't really get all into that whole social media. But I got other people that handle it for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, you've been. I know it's been a busy day, and I don't want to. And I know you did an interview. You're busy. I don't want to keep you. I know you got wifey also, got the fams and stuff like that. Any last word? Any rap star? Any last word for the champ?
Wait.
You're muted.
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say to Teofimo Lopez, we're the biggest fan out here from England, and I always cover you.
Yes.
And let me just say this, Teo. Are you willing to come to England to fight our Josh Taylor?
Hell yeah.
What?
Of course, I don't say no to no fight. Hell yeah.
Hey, Teofimo, we're going to be supporting you. We know you're the real deal, and we know you're number
we'll do it
one.
at the O2 Arena.
All right, you know. Hey, when you come to England, just let Punch know. I'll be here.
All right, you got it, my man. Thank you, Rap Star.
Hey, I've always got your back. Always.
And looking out, Rap Star. See me, hermano. Yeah, thank you, man. Always showing love and shout out to your to Teofimo Lopez your pops, the trainer of the year. Scared. I told everybody. Now that's the new catchphrase now. I told everybody.
Yo, one love, baby. Hey, shout out to New Orleans. Hey, if you got your place that you want me to shout out, I can shout out it in the next minute or two. You know, just so I can stay on Mr. Moonshine.
All right. That's what's up.
So you already know. Bet I'm always gonna get back to my fans, man. Always, even the ones that hate me, I love them, man. But I love the ones that do love me. Shout out to San Antonio, Texas. Yes, sir. It's a takeover, man. I'm gonna get the whole thing, man. You gotta see it, yo. You gotta see it, man. There's these fighters out here, man. I don't want to say names, you know. Houston, Texas. You already know. What up, baby?
Let me ask you this. Well, how do you? I know they asked you this, but over here.
No, there's fighters, man. They haven't even done much in the sport, and they like this.
They bougie already.
Oh, fuck out of here! Like, get out with that. What have you done? Like, don't do that, you know. And the whole thing is like a lot of these guys, they let all that shit get to them. Man, that's the whole thing, man. I'm telling you, man. The reason why I'm the way I am, man, is because at the end of the day, we all bleed the same, man. We all human beings. At the end of the day, New Orleans, you heard?
Yo, after your performance, there was certain couple fighters that was actually inspired by your win. Like when I interviewed Jason Maloney here, and when he was about to face Naoya Inoue, he was inspired. He wanted that type of notoriety of greatness and beating greatness. We saw what Oscar Valdez did to Miguel Burchett. You was there. We saw Richard Comey.
He acknowledged me for it too.
Huh?
He acknowledged me for it too.
Yeah. So I'm saying that you haven't at your age, you haven't inspired even your contemporaries. Like that win, that's how big that win versus Vasily Lomachenko was, and you outboxing him. Like the knockout, people thought I was crazy. I told you that once before. People thought I was crazy. I said you was gonna outbox him. Nah. No way he's gonna outbox him. I'm saying, man, forget about the knockout. He's gonna outbox him. So
the whole thing is like I like to challenge myself, man. If anything, that has improved my skill set to another level, and I can't wait to display it against George Kambosos, you know, and we go from there, you know. So it's a lot of things, yo, man. I think in reality, man, you got to step up to competition because if you say you are the best, then prove it. Go out there and fight the best. Go out there and fight the guys that nobody really want to fight. You know, and that's the thing. A lot of these guys just want handouts, you know. I had to go and take the cuts and all that stuff and the headbutts and all that. These guys would think, hey, man, Teofimo, can you give me a chance for all the belts, please? Yeah.
But can you blame? Let's say, for example,
I can't hear you come up here.
Can you blame some of them because they're in precision? It's like, it does have a good point. Let's say Devin Haney, he's in position in the rankings to call you out to get the fight. He do got the WBC strap, right? But if people want him to fight the best, but he's calling out the best, so I could see that point in where. But I'm in position to get that fight. Why can't
he couldn't even sleep a one-legged Gamboa who's 40 years old. Yeah, gotta be kidding me. And the fact that they even acknowledge him fighting Gamboa, it took 12 rounds to take out a one-legged fighter. I'm telling y'all, this is a big boy division. They don't know that, man. 135 ain't something to walk around and play with. I don't understand y'all, man. I don't understand. They just mad because I did it.
Yeah.
We talk that shit and we back it up. That's that New York wave, yo. I'm telling y'all. That's how it is, yo. A lot of these cats, man, they all see a lot of they can talk all they want. At the end of the day, though, when I give it like this. I could give somebody my shoes, my cars, like Nas says. You can live in that too, but you ain't gonna. You'll give it to me back. In reality, you'll give it to me back. Ain't nobody gonna be able to handle these shoes that I'm in.
Yeah.
And at 23, man. But the thing is, like, we ain't there yet. I'm not satisfied. I'm not. Even with all these belts. I'm not satisfied. I'm not where I really want to be at.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
What's your overall goal? Your overall goal. How would
you know what?
end?
I'll tell you this, Drunk. I'll tell you this, Moonshine. It's like, you know when I think I'll get my respect? It's either look, you're nobody till somebody kill you.
Yeah.
I think that's when, and I don't mean to go dark. It's just the way it is. It's a cycle of life. When I'm 6 feet under, you know, I don't know when my time will be, but when I'm 6 feet under, that's when everybody will give me that acknowledgement.
You don't think you're gonna get your proper due respect? You don't think you're gonna get your flowers? Nah, but bro, I'm telling you, bro, you got a lot of people that support you, bro. You got a lot of
I know I do, and I'm not taking away from that part. I'm not taking away from that part.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? They always gonna talk. That's part of it. And you can't, and it's either you put your energy involved in it or you find another route. And that's just, I always keep moving forward. I just see it like this, man. It's either when, two ways I can look at it. All right. When I retire, or when I'm 6 feet under. It's the only way that I'll get that full acknowledgement. All right, yo, he was what he set out to do, which I am.
I think you're gonna get it. Yeah? I mean, there is fighters like Manny Pacquiao that, you know, he gets showered. You know, he gets all the props. He gets his flowers. You're gonna get your flowers because you're not dissatisfying the real fans, the real hardcore. You're doing what we want fighters to do, is challenge themselves. You have not only matched expectation, you exceeded the expectation.
Yeah, but you know, one thing I want to clear up. This has been going on since the amateurs for me. So in a way, I'm used to it. I should be like, you know, when you throw a rock at somebody in the same spot, or you keep punching them here, after a while, it just becomes numb, you know? And that's what it is. It's all numb to me. That's why when people say, man, you sure you want to take that fight? Fuck yeah, I want to take that fight. What up? You know what I mean? Yeah. But I look at it like this, man. If Mauricio Suleiman, the WBC president, is saying I'm undisputed, but then you got all these like Box Rec and all these other guys, and they just only put WBA, IBF, and a WBO and Ring Magazine, but they ain't putting the WBC or putting it or ESPN putting it as undisputed. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I look at it, man. It's crazy, but it's like, all right, cool. I got you. All right, I'm gonna do it at 142. and the whole thing is like that, man. The whole thing's like that. I need shit like that to be real. I need stuff like that to motivate me. If anything, they all worried though. Everybody, they all worried because it's like I only put my foot on their neck just a little bit. This year I'm gonna choke everybody. I'm choking everybody.
You stomping on it. Shout out to High Low, and shout out to Tony. Nothing but respect for you and your family. Keep being you. That's what made you who you are today. Much respect, Punch Run Boxing. Also, thank you, Teo, for sharing your time with us.
You already know, Tony. Actually, yeah. Yo, for everyone, this is the truth, all right? Be you. Don't be a fucking follower. There's too many followers nowadays. So be you. A lot of these guys, listen, I'll say it like this. You cannot, how you make it in life?
Yeah.
Michael couldn't be like, so Jackson couldn't be like Mike, and Mike couldn't be like Jackson, or whatever you want to see it, how you want to take it. You can never impersonate or try to be someone else. You just can't. You can't. What's that word I'm looking for? Come help me out real quick. Help me with my education. You heard? Hey, but just be you, man. I think that's what a lot of problems these days is. A lot of people trying to live a lifestyle that they can't afford. Because everybody, we all see it on social media. Oh man, look at that yacht. Yo, honestly, I could afford all y'all and sit next to a car that looks like a McLaren or whatever, and I just sit on it, and people would think I bought it.
You like one of the boys,
Yeah. Oh, let me sit on this car real quick. Or I could rent one out, and nobody would even know I rented one out. And the whole thing is like, for what though? That's what makes me real. Buying all these stuff. Nah, man. I mean,
you the people's champ, bro. You the
you
people's champ.
gotta go out there and do it your way. And this is my way though. There you go. Imitate. There you go. That's the word. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Respect is earned. You earned it, Tio. Yes. 1 foot out the door. Good looking now. I appreciate that, my brother.
But yo, I look at it like that. Yeah, everybody just gotta be original. This is who I am. All right. Mm-hmm. When we talk about boxing, I'm gonna be cutthroat with it. I'm gonna be cutthroat.
You putting your life on the line, so man, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it how you keep it, my
outside,
brother.
Man. But I'll be real. But outside, I'm a whole different person, yo. At the end of the day, man, who am I? I ain't no God. I'm just a king in what I do, but I ain't no God, yo. The whole thing is like God has humbled me 3 times. 3 times. So now that I'm at this position now where I have a phenomenal wife, I have my family and everybody, man. I take all that in, and that's right there. The ones that love me for even before I was this, you know, that's who I consider. That's why I said love yours. You know what I mean? Anybody can have a better watch than you or a better car than you, but ain't nobody gonna have the people that love you in that damn household that you have. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm already winning. I'm rich in life. I'm a champion in life. And I think everybody in this world got to understand that y'all champions in life. If you live today, you a champion, yo. And not many people there's a lot of people that die before they even wake up, you know. People die in they sleep. I appreciate life, man. Hey, life is short. Life is short. Yes, and tomorrow's not promised, man. I'm gonna get real spiritual about this whole thing, man. I know you got your time and you got your things to do. I can stay on this for hours and give everybody my ones and twos on life, and at least for my part at 23 years young, you know, at least if anything, winning all these belts and becoming undisputed has only humbled me more instead of getting me big-headed.
True.
You know what I mean? The only thing I am not 100% Teofimo is not humble when he's in that ring. I am not for one.
Killer.
For one second, I'm not humble when it comes to me being in that ring. And if y'all can respect that, good. If y'all can't respect that, meet me in that motherfucking ring and I'll eat your heart out. Other than that, I'm a cool guy. I'm that dude.
That's what's up. One more for you.
Look at my boy.
My brother Troy King in the building.
What's up with Teofimo, bro? What's good with you, family?
What up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing real good. The energy about to change. Hey, Punch, man, me and you gotta talk in person. On the East Coast. I'm gonna be on the East Coast in a couple weeks. But hey, Teofimo, I'm gonna offer the same thing I offer BH, which is Devin Daddy. Because I just talked to him the other day. Hey, anytime you need some work as a left, I'm from a southpaw. See, I'm different. I'm coming on here asking you boxing shit because I want to know boxing technical shit. Anytime you need some technical work from a southpaw, which is me, Cuerno de Chivo, let me know. I'll give you some work. Anytime you need it. I'm cheap, but I give great work. Other thing than that, I told Devin Daddy the same thing. You know what I mean? I've been out here for a long time, bro. Technically, I want to ask you, what is it that technically, far as defense down the offense on both sides of the scale, what is it that made you realize that you would beat Lomachenko? Is it the way he don't move his head? Is it the way he don't have this type of work? What is it technically that match up that you've seen that you can get with Loma?
Boxing is a dance, and a lot of things, football, basketball, soccer, everything's footwork. So a lot of these cats don't understand, or a lot of people don't understand that Teofimo I'm a boxer. My whole life I've been a boxer. So the thing is like I was very happy about that now we got the opportunity to fight a technical fighter, and I'm gonna let him know what I'm all about. And the whole thing was all about footwork. Everything is, if he moves, it's like how I could think of it is like if y'all both have waistband like a band around y'all. If he moves that way, you got to move with him. So it was stuff like that. It was very quick, but not a lot of people get it because they flat-footed. or they're not that smart. They can't really dictate what the guy's gonna do next. See, there's a lot of things that people don't understand, but everything's with a rhythm. If I see a guy throw a right hand, here comes the left hook. So what I do, I roll and I come back with another shot, come back with another one. So the whole thing is really like that. I could look at a fighter and look at his hands. See, the thing with Loma was he had this whole thing where before he threw his jab, he had to do this, and then he threw his jab. So there's little things that you could just pinpoint and grab from a fighter. I could look at somebody's shoulders and I could tell what he's about to throw next. You know, before they
So
even
what
throw.
is it that?
It's
Okay,
just
so
from
what is it?
18 years in, fighting pros and sparring pros and getting hit with body shots that I didn't like at one point and stuff like that, man. Getting, taking a knee when I was 16, things like that. So it's just from experience. You got to learn, and I never take a loss as a loss. I take a loss as a lesson learned. That's all it is, and you improve from that.
Let me get this right quick.
Most anticipated first bid in boxing.
Tremino, most anticipating first bid in boxing history this Thursday. Takeover Promotions 2021. T.O. is Gus. Thanks, Punch.
Shout out to Gus, baby.
Thank you.
Past, present, or future, a fantasy matchup that would bring out the best in your style. Past, present, or future. It could be any fighter, any weight class, just the style that they fight in. What would bring out the best in Mr. Lopez?
I don't think he was ever in my weight class, but someone I would definitely have loved to face was Rocky Marciano.
I see what you're saying. He got a rugged style, and if you ain't careful, he could clip you with some hooks. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
That was that guy right there. We wasn't in the weight class. Obviously, he was a bigger dude, but he finished undefeated.
No, just style for style. All right. Well, hey, Punch, that's all I wanted, bro. Hit me.
Thank you, my bro.
Harlem. I talked to BH the other day. You know what I'm saying? We talking private. You know what I mean? Because, I'm in the town, bro. So I'm out here. I'm in the town. You know what I mean? And I do what I do. So I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on Devin's side. I'm not on Tio. What I want to do is get work with all these young guys so I can really differentiate who is on what level by me sparring them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's what my channel gonna be about, because I'm a pro. You know what I'm saying? So I want to spar the Teofimos. I'm about to be in Philly. I'm gonna holler at Jerron real quick and his pops. You know what I mean? Yeah, Boots. I just want to see what these guys is with. I talk to Terrence almost every other day, a couple of times a month. I'll be, you know what I mean? I get real work out here. So I want to see what Teofimo and these guys is about. So be looking out for me, Tio, when I'm in New York, Brooklyn. You said you from Sunset Park?
Yeah, I got my peoples out there.
Okay, I got some peoples. Okay, I got some people from Crown Heights. You know what I mean? I got some family in Brooklyn. I got some people in Jersey and Philly. Every little. I'm from Akron, Ohio, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't from the Bay, but I just live out here.
Ohio got some nice boxers over there, though.
Yeah, you know what I would like to see you, bro, in a big money fight, because y'all both can promote the fight. It sounds crazy. Don't fall. You are. Listen, I'm a different guy, bro. I'm a different guy. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I already know, bro. But if not AB, I would like to see just technically you and Josh Taylor, because he got a lot of upside. I wouldn't mind seeing you and Regis Prograde, because Regis Prograde is explosive, but he more like, how can I say it?
He closes in the gap. And he's all
yeah. You more high intense explosive, and he more like low intensity explosive, but keep the work rate up with the movement. So I would like to see that.
I like fights like that though, because I always work on inside work where I catch and shoot, and I throw them quick short shots. Even you got to work. Everybody got to understand. There's gonna be a stronger fighter. There's gonna be a faster fighter, but ain't gonna be a smarter fighter if you know what he's doing. You got to always be a step or two ahead of them. So but yeah, I get you, my man. I get you.
Let me say thank you to Edwin Solano. Gracias, mi hermano. Va a ser
una
pelea,
baby.
Good looking now.
All right.
Thanks, Troy.
Punch,
Thanks, Troy,
man.
my brother.
It's good, baby. It's good. I'll be back. Hey, man, shout out to all the people all over the world. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. Shout out to Christians, all my Jews. Hey, y'all, my last thing, Don't hate, show love, comment, subscribe to my man. Follow Teofimo. I'm Colonel de Chivo. Follow me at Troy Killertainment King. Also, man, just try a vegan diet for one camp and watch how easy it is to make weight. Because I'm 40 years old and I'm vegan. And I used to fight at 54. Now I walk around at 145. And I'm ripped every day. I just sparred the other day. I be sparring like middleweight sometimes because you know how it is when you got little guys who can crack. They don't be really trying to get them 35ers and them 40s be like, hey, no, we gonna find him. I was in a top ranked gym one day and I was trying to get some work with Vargas, and I was with Ben Bautista, and Jesse Vargas had just clipped my man Daquan Mays and dropped him. And I was like, hey, I get some work with you. Yeah, him. And I was like, I get some work with you, Jesse. And this is when he was with Ishmael Salinas. And Ishmael was like, no, you not a welterweight. And I was about 170 then, and we was hitting the bag. And I was like, no, but I fight at welterweight though. He was like, but you not a welterweight today. And I do get that. So next time I'm around, bro, we can get some work. It's all love.
That way you don't ever miss that opportunity. I feel you.
So now I'm vegan now, so it's good.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Yo, keep doing your thing. Stay blessed. Stay one always. Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate you, Troy.
All right, brother.
One.
High low, the champion, the man that conquer the glory with respect and courage. High low in the building. Good looking out. Appreciate it, my brother.
Thank you, my man. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Yo, I'm always out there, man. I gotta get back to my people. I gotta get back to everybody, man. It's all about that, yo.
Yeah, man.
And that's it, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all take care of y'all chickens. Y'all take care of yourself, man. Love what you got, not what others have. Be thankful for what you have. And what I can say, man, when times get rough, don't say why me. Say why not me.
All right. Thanks, bro.
All right. Say why not me. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. The universe and the creator, bro. Whoever's your creator, they listen to all that, man. All that. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So if you're going through a rough time and through a rough patch, just understand there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a sun after the storm. So it doesn't last forever. For everybody that's going through it, because we all going through it somehow, some way, just be appreciative that you got your day. And go out there and hustle, man. Make your money. Go out there and get yours. Get yours, yo. Everybody want a handout. People want, hey, can you feed me? No, you got to go out there and make food. Go out there and find food. Man. I respect the old times. I respect the 70s, 80s, 90s. I respect all that.
Well, you got to bring it back. You got to make it like that. Don't worry.
I'm gonna do it my way, like Frank Sinatra, yo. But the whole thing is that I need these other generations. I need these new generations, these young cats up and coming to take it in.
That's what I mean. You see how you were saying earlier that people want to be like the money man. But see, now the youth they want to be Teofimo. So you're gonna revert that back.
I ain't trying to be Floyd Money Mayweather. I ain't trying to be Manny Pacquiao. I'm not trying to be none of At the end of the day, when I hang up my gloves, all the cats, and what I'm shooting for is to be I want everybody to say I want to be like Teofimo Lopez.
Facts.
All right? How you want to be a legend and a GOAT if you trying to imitate somebody else? Come on, man. I can't even have the guy that I idolized, Floyd Mayweather, even fucking acknowledge that I won and I'm undisputed. Come on, man. Come on. Sure. This is war. This is war. And they mad. They ain't do it at 16 fights and at 20.
Exactly, man. HLD to the casual Teofimo Lopez.
Man.
Ain't nobody like 16.
That's why we call it the takeover. Because we ain't just taking over the game. We taking over the ones that they call a GOAT.
He said 2 of them championships, the 3 queens, combined record of 70-0 against only one top 10 opponent. Who's the real king at 135? Hashtag the takeover. Good looking out, HLD.
Ooh. I love it, man. But that's all it is, man. I love everybody. I love the fighters that paved the way for me. Mm-hmm. But now it's time that I take my own way. Right. I do it my way. And then whoever else want to, and that's why I say for all the young cats, man, yeah, be like Teofimo Lopez, but be better.
Facts.
Be better. You don't want to be like Teofimo. You want to be better than Teofimo. Set out that. I want to be better than Floyd Mayweather. I want to be better than all those guys. So I got to go out there and do it.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, and we support you out here. You already know, man. Everybody looking on. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Don't leave yet, Tio. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. God bless. On to the next.
Undisputed. New merch coming out. Look at that. Ooh, look at that, baby.